What's going on? What's up, everybody? Welcome to another video game show and tell live, the Saturday show where we talk about video games and pretty much anything else, really. We do giveaways, we do all sorts of stuff. Everyone here is familiar. I'm not going to go through the spiel. If you're new, though, go ahead and just stick around. We do a lot of fun stuff here. I randomly popped in at the beginning there without doing the intro. And then I realized, oh man, my face. But what's up, everybody? Let's go ahead and take a look and see who's in the chat right now. We have Jeff Allison is here. He says, yes, made it. David Rover is here. CJ Quinn. Light Up X. Reluctant Hero. Wreck-It Renz. Matt Tracker. Michelle Mayhem. And Mrs. Light Up is here as well. And Matt Tracker. I like that. I'm going to copy that. That's funny. That's cool. I like that. Alright, guys. So, what is new this week? I guess nothing really. Today we're talking about Japanese games that didn't make it outside of Japan. Mostly, we're going to talk about the series that are only Japan only, and then after we're done with those, we're going to jump to games and series that didn't come out here. So, popular series like whatever Street Fighter or any other games that had like games for systems that either didn't come out here because it didn't come out on that system, or a part of that game that didn't come out here in the US. So let's go ahead and get started here. Actually, before I get started, let me show you guys really quick. Check this out.
Keyboard Kitty Cat's here.
Keyboard Kitty Cat is here. Is DC Redaya here too? Yes, he is. Very cool. Look at this one. This is the new Gachapon machine that we got. This is going to be the regular one. Did we say we're going to do this one for the patrons or
No, the regular one?
The regular one.
I guess they can choose.
Yeah, I guess the...
We'll have them pick.
Yeah, so we're doing one Gachapon machine that's just for the patrons, and then one that's the general audience one, just so that we can filter out the prices that need to go to people. That's weird. Did you guys see that on your end? Like, the lights start flashing? A lot of weird stuff has been happening here lately, and I don't understand it. Like, light flashing and things falling. I'm not sure what's going on.
Something on the roof, remember?
But it freaks me out. What? Gacha-kun has been retired? No, this one, we're calling this one Gachan. Gacha-kun is still here, but we're doing one for, because we have two different pools now. We have, like, the regular public pool, and then we have the, pool for the Patreon people. Primarily the Saru Print Club and Print Club Plus, because, I mean, you guys are giving me a good amount. I should give you guys something cool, right? So, that's why we're doing that. Also because of the one person that joined for $1, won a game, and then took off. So that's why we're separating it, because of stuff like that. Because if that happens often, it's going to screw us. So let's go ahead and get started with the games. I don't have any real news per se. Oh, you know what? Actually, I'll wait until Russ gets in here. When Russ gets in here, I'm going to do a shot for Russ. Look at, this is Intrigue Gaming's vodka right here. He actually left a pretty decent amount. I already had some. I did have a little bit of it, because I can drink now. I can drink now! So, I had a little bit, just to make sure I didn't die. We don't need water. Wait, what? The roof? Oh, you're singing?
Oh, yeah, because, remember we heard that someone...
The thud on the roof? Yeah, that freaked me the out. That's not White Claw. Oh yeah, we have a White Claw. Did you bring the White Claw, or did you leave it downstairs?
No, I'm gonna get it. So I'm gonna get snacks.
So, we do have... there's a couple White Claws here. I'm gonna drink... That's gonna be my chaser for the vodka, because the vodka is gonna be... I do have tea right now to chase the vodka in case it's super gross. But we will see. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. We're gonna talk about the games that didn't make it, or series that didn't make it outside of Japan. In this particular one, this is just one game. It's not necessarily a series. There could have been more, but this one did not get any English iteration. I only chose some of the PC Engine games, because otherwise we would be talking about a bajillion games, because almost, I don't know, 60% of the library didn't come out in America, so we're not going to go ahead and we're only going to talk about the ones that mean a damn to me. So the first one I'm going to talk about is this one here, Ane-san. Ane-san for the PC Engine was this pretty unique beat-em-up with some familiar music that you guys have probably heard, because I use it in one of my intros, the main intro for this channel. This one is about these like Japanese gangster chicks that are badass, and they're trying to find like their gang leader. I don't know, it's just it's a good game. The main character is really the only good character. Every other character kind of sucks. So it's like the balance of this game is weird, but I enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. All right, we got some more people in here. Let's see who jumped in. Matt, did I see Matt Tracker yet? Matt Tracker. Nerd Strategy says, "Yo, Saru, be right back. Gonna dry some clothes." Cool looking cover art. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's like the back of a jacket. So like, it's like a girl, right? She's holding looks like a tonfa or something, and that's the insignia on the back of her jacket. So you have like her hair right here. So it's supposed to indicate that she's wearing a jacket with that on it. Randrick is here. What is up, Randrick? Thanks for stopping in. Also, Saru Crew peeps can request music. If you are a member of the Saru Crew, you can request what we play tonight. Right now, I'm just randomly playing Flash Hiders because it was the first game I saw on the top of the stack. So I decided that's what we're listening to. All right. So let's go ahead and jump into some more games. Let's mix it up. Let's go to PlayStation. Now here's a series that didn't see the light of day in America. This one has a bunch of games in the series. And that is the Asuka series. Asuka 120% Burning Fest. The first Burning Fest came out for the FM Towns in Japan. The first console release of this was on the PC Engine. And then this one was the PS1 version of it. Sorry, you got a haircut. I did get a haircut. I did, but I haven't done my hair yet. My hair is still like really faded, so I haven't done the red on it yet. And I didn't want to do it today. It takes too long. So I'll do it at some other point, I guess. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know. World Heroes 2 music random request, but yeah, we can do that. You're the first request.
Smashing the like button before I head out to work.
Nice. Thank you so much, John. John with Intrigue Gaming.
Smash that like button, guys.
World Heroes. World Heroes 2. Please tell me they do. We're going to go with the PC Engine one. I'm sure you won't mind. I'm sure you won't mind some PC Engines.
Here's, guys. Next week's video game contest is up.
So go ahead and click on that, guys. You guys can do that if you want. You can do it now, you can do it later, it doesn't matter. But if you do the weekly question, I will read it on the show at the end of the show. So go ahead and do that if you would like. Smash that like button, says Jeff Allison. Yes, thank you. Alright, but yes, this series here, I really like this series. The PC Engine version is probably my favorite one, even though it's not really. Every version after that was better. It's just one of those things. I like the PC Engine, so I really like it. My second favorite one is the last one that came out on PS1 called Final. Final is really good. DJ, should I sell my PC Engine since the Polymega is coming out? No! Why would you do that? That makes me sad. That makes me sad. Well, I mean, I guess if I would wait and see how it plays PC Engine games first, you know, because what if you sell it now and then it comes and it's like a huge piece of crap? Not that I think it is. I've already played with it, so I know it's not a huge piece of crap. But you never know. You never know. You know. I signed up for that beta. Hopefully I can get it, because if I do, I mean, I will stream it all the time. It would be. That's what better way to put it through its paces than streaming it, right? So we'll see. We'll see. I did sign up for that beta though, so. Hopefully I can get it. I'm not holding my breath, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. And I say that only because I'm sure a bajillion people signed up for the beta. So we'll see. We shall see. I'll never sell now. Good, don't sell it. Keep it. You should keep it. Besides, wasn't that a gift from a friend or something? I didn't think you would. I think you said that just to get a reaction out of me, huh? Well, it worked. It's hybrid emulation at its finest. The Dark One, what is up, man? He came from an Intrigue show.
Do you see where Diana says, I'm sure me and the missus are the only ones here that have never played a PC Engine game. Well,
Hey, well, the PC Engine Mini is coming out. That's like, what is it, like 120 Canadian or something? I don't know how much it costs Canadian, but that's coming out. That's a good way for one to jump right into the system without having to buy a bunch of expensive hardware. And I wholeheartedly recommend the PC Engine Mini to people, and it upset a lot of people. Like some people, like in the PC Engine crowd, are like, "Oh, Saru's a shill now for Konami products," which is so dumb. But I think it's a good device for people to play if you don't have a PC Engine, right? And you don't want to buy like a $300 system and then RGB mod it for $100 and get caps done and then buy a bunch of really expensive games for a system that you don't even know if you're gonna like. The Mini is great for those people, and that's really who they make it for. I bought one anyway because, you know, PC Engine, and I don't give a shit. But I don't know. Some people always find shit to complain about. Dude, don't give a fuck about the PCEX crowd. They hardly know you. PC Engine Mini is so worth it. Sapphire alone makes it worth it. No kidding. There's a bunch of stuff that on there that are like, even if, like, you know, Sapphire is an unknown game to many, right? That makes it worth the price of admission for anybody who doesn't have Sapphire and wants to get a PC Engine Mini. Boom, there you go, get a PC Engine Mini. It's an official way to play Sapphire. But even Sapphire aside, eSpoke 1 and 2, that's what, like $100 now? I think the cheapest one you can find on eBay is like $80. And that's not even for the original release. That's like the Turbo Duo disc version of it. Usually goes around $80. DC Ray says, may have to look into it. Haha, you should. It's a more affordable way to play PC Engine, and I don't know. I just think I highly recommend it. It's got a bunch of great games, a lot of new discovery for people who haven't had a chance to play a PC Engine. The Mini is the way to do it. Hot take, but I hope Play Asia uploads the Core Graphics Mini pre-order soon so I can cancel my TG16 mini order. You know, it's funny, I've been thinking about canceling mine and just getting the white one. Just getting the white PC Engine Mini. And maybe the Core Graphics later. I don't know. It would be kind of fun to compare them, though. To compare the TurboGrafx with the American TurboGrafx. Or, I'm sorry, with the actual TurboGrafx. Super Graphics games on the Mini too. Ghouls and Ghosts and Aldinas. Yeah. Chris Tang is absolutely correct. Those are other games too that are really expensive. Super Ghouls and Ghosts for the Super Graphics goes for $100 easy, and Aldinas goes for like what now, $300 or $400, something really crazy. So don't like the turbo model. Yeah, it's ugly, but I got it kind of for like nostalgia's sake because that's how I played PC Engine. I didn't have a PC Engine until 1998. Late 1998 is when I actually finally got an actual PC Engine, but I had the TurboGrafx 16 CD. The Super Graphics is $400. Yeah, no shit. The Super Graphics are expensive too. Like shit. So expensive. But anyhow, all right. So let's go ahead and shift gears really quick. I don't know why the hell I put Valis 1. I don't know why I put that in here. Oh wait, did we get any iterations of Valis 1 in America? Did Phantasm Soldier come out in America? I don't know. I don't know why I put this in here. Off with you. It's a horrible game, the Famicom version. If you don't reward Konami for actually doing good once this decade, then they will keep being bad. Yeah, no kidding, right? It's like the one time that they do something that people like actually like care about. Well, people like me, I'm sure they've released other stuff that people care about, but like I don't give a shit for any of Konami's shit. Really, everything that they've released up until now, I've just not cared for. I just don't care. I don't care for any of the Konami stuff. This is the only thing that they've released as of recent that I really give a shit about. Cool, we got 32 people in the chat, 15 likes. Go ahead and hit that like button, guys. It does help out. Or the dislike button, I don't really care. As long as you guys are interacting, that's all I want. I want the interaction. It hurts me more if nobody does anything. Also, Hori and M2 are just as involved in the project. They get respect. For reals, because, I mean, M2 does emulation right. Well, most of the time, right? More so than most people, I guess. Konami drops cool stuff, but pisses me off that they put it on mobile instead of the console. Yeah, it's like, but I mean, like, I guess that's where the money is at, and they are a business, so I guess. All right, Jesse just linked that Gleam link right there. Go ahead and click on that if you want to enter that contest. I need a place to put my PlayStations. Do me a favor, Jess.
Yeah.
Can I have that chair over there just so I can put some
sure.
stuff? Sweet, thank you. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. That's Jesse's hand. Alright. Since we're still on PlayStation, let's go ahead and jump to another PlayStation game. This one never got a release outside of America, and it's kind of a shame that it didn't, because this game here, all the dialogue in the cutscenes is completely in English. So you don't really even need Japanese to play this game at all. This game is great. I love the music. I was an early adopter of this game, but I had a Hong Kong of it for the longest time. I only bought the real version of this game maybe a few years ago. But I love this game. I love this game so much. It's good. It's Cello Jello, what's up, Cello? He says Saru, Jesse, plus everyone in the stream.
Leave it to me, baby.
Camera! Yes, the hand model returns. Yes, I just got that game. What do you think of this, Reggie? Do you like it? This is one of those games that I've loved for years. Another cool thing about this is that it has music from Zuntata in it. So if you're a fan of Zuntata music, it's in here. For those of you who don't know, Zuntata is Taito's sound team, even though this game was not made by Taito. But it is an on-rails shooter like Fantasy. What the hell? Why did I say Phantasy Star? Panzer Dragon, like Panzer Dragoon. Those kind of games, and a bunch of other on-rails games, I guess. The cutscenes remind me of Battlestar Galactica. Maybe, probably just as corny, if not cornier. God, the cutscenes alone are corny budget gold. And there's this Japanese character. Her name is Dr. Mukunoki, and nobody can get her name. They're like her name correctly. They're like, "Nice to meet you, Dr. Mukinuki, Mokonoko, Mukunuku."
Reminds me of East.
Mokonuki.
Adol.
Those cutscenes are so funny. What is this, Fuma's theme? Yeah, it is Fuma's theme. I love the music in the PC Engine version of World Heroes. It's so good! Alright, Gachapon contest is up. But yes, highly recommend this game. Never came out of Japan, which is sad because it could have very easily come out of Japan, especially since the dialogue is already in English. It's funny because it's in English and then they redub it in English in games. So you can see like sometimes their mouths are not with the actual movement. How dare you, DJ? I love Battlestar Galactica, the new series that is. Yeah, the new series was good. It was alright. It was okay. It was alright. One game that I know, a game never came out here, was Click Medic on the PlayStation. It's a game developed by Game Freak after the Pokemon games. Cool. The Dark One just donated $2. Thank you so much, Dark One, for that $2 donation. And he added one of these cool little like gift things. I guess that's a cool thing. That is cool. That's so cool. It's neat that YouTube is doing that now. Instant Gachapon. Yes, it's Instant Gachapon time. Yeah, we're almost there. Yeah, you didn't write that down because the super chats don't tally up on this bar here. I put my mouse cursor, like you guys can see my mouse cursor right here.
We have 75 now.
This is Jan's music. I really like her. Jan D'Arc. Alright. Shifting gears again, we're going to jump to the Super Famicom. Here is a series of games that never came out here. This one is based on an anime. Makes sense that it wouldn't come out here because this anime never came out in America. It's called Nintama. Whoa! Oh, that's just delayed. That's just super delayed. Good lord. Way to be super late, Streamlabs. God. But thank you so much for that $2 donation, the Dark One. Donation Hype. He is the first person to donate tonight, so thank you very much for doing that. But anyhow, back to this guy here, Nintama Rantaro. This game is a like a 2D platformer. It's got like some like weird like mini games in it, and I think there was like a quiz portion or something. I don't remember. It's been a while since I popped this in. The frame rate in this game is kind of, for whatever reason, Culture Brain couldn't get it right with the frame rate on Super Famicom games. I don't know what it was. but it's better than most stuff that's come out on Super Famicom with really poor gameplay. But yeah, it's an interesting series. It's like a kids show. It's based on a kids franchise, so it makes sense that it never came out here since we never actually got it here. But it's basically about a ninja family, and Rantaro is the main boy here. Which one is the boy with the glasses? He's the main boy in this series. Go back, you. All right. Lol, culture brain means bad frame rate in Japanese. Yeah, pretty much. I don't know what it is with them in the Super Famicom. I don't know why they couldn't get it right, or just maybe like their developer tools or something. Maybe I don't know. But a lot of their games have a lot of character. I've always been a fan of culture brain stuff for whatever reason. As bad as the frame rate is, some of their games are pretty good. So not bad. All right, here is one that everyone should be familiar with. Sorry, I'm trying to organize this shiz between my jumping around. That is the Sailor Moon games. The Sailor Moon games, as far as I know, none of the console Sailor Moon games came out here. None of the retro console. And we're talking about retro series that stayed in Japan pretty much up until the PS1, Sega Saturn, that era. So Sailor Moon games, they never came out here. These are Sailor Moon R and Sailor Moon S. Sailor Moon S is a fighting game that was actually developed by Bandai subsidiary Angel, most of which ended up going to or starting up the original Arc System Works back in the day. A lot of Angel people ended up going there for whatever reason, because I guess they wanted to start their own company. But these are the only Sailor Moon games I have are these two and the 3DO game. Those are my only Sailor Moon games that I have.
Sailor Moon.
Sailor Moon. Of course, that's based on anime franchise, really popular. The best Sailor Moon games are the SNES RPG and the arcade game. Yeah, the arcade game was cool. The only thing that really pissed me off about the arcade game is that there's no ending. It's like, why is there no ending in this game? It's like, come on, man. Come on. Super Boo is asking a question. He says, you didn't send me that game I picked for last week's Gachapon yet, did you, Jesse?
No.
Okay, he said no.
Yeah.
Mars!
He picked, I told him that he could, because he wanted to pick a game, but he said he wasn't too sure about the time. I told him he could take his time picking the game.
Yeah, you guys usually get 2 weeks. Speaking of Arc System Works, that Grand Blue Fantasy Versus looks great. I know! I should have bought that. I should have pre-ordered that game. I didn't pre-order it. I'm bummed. I'm bumzors. Bumzors. But, yeah. It is what it is, I guess. I'll have to eventually check it out or pre-order it or what have you. Well, we got 40 people in here. That's very cool. Very awesome. Alright, next game. Next, we're going to talk about, here's a series that I totally wished would have come out here, and I think would have probably done well if it did. That is the Wonder Project games. This one here is Wonder Project J, and then there's Wonder Project J2 that came out on the N64. These are adventure games. They're beautifully animated. It's even got like a cool like introduction movie that's really neat that I liked. It's a beautiful game. And it looks like, I forget who the primary artist is, but they did lots of stuff. Lots of stuff. Reggie says it got an English translation finally. Ooh, I'll have to check that out. That would be cool to play. I need to get an EverDrive. That's what I need. I need a Super NES, Super Famicom EverDrive so that I can play like patches on stream. I would totally play this patched on stream if I had an EverDrive. An EverDrive. Let's see here. I just beat Bioshock 1 and 2 back to back mayhem. Next may be Final Fantasy 6 for the summer. DC Redaya beats lots of stuff. Alright. Let's go. Let's move on. We're moving on. Moving on. Let's put this back. These guys take up a lot of room. Alright, let's jump back to... Let's go to Sega Saturn. Let's go to Sega Saturn and let's go to a series... Oh, actually, this doesn't belong here. Never mind.
Brian Sully says, "Hey Sarmar, do you have Magical Tarutakun for the Sega Genesis or Sega Mega Drive? It's another game-by-game free."
I do. I'll eventually get to that one. You can use the regular games on the Retron 5. Just add patches. Ew, gross. I'd rather slit my throat. Retron 5 is trash. I'm sorry. We bought a Retron 5. I hated it. I absolutely hated it. And we used it. How long would you say we used it before we just decided that it was complete trash?
Like a month or two.
Yeah, we used it like a month. I think. Yeah.
And it fried one of my games too. Like it doesn't work.
Yeah.
It was
so
a Ren and Stimpy game.
And the Retron 5 destroyed one of Jesse's games. And then eventually it just stopped working. Just one day it didn't turn on one day. One day it just was like poof and done. It just stopped working. Have you tried Retro Freak? I have no real interest in. I'd rather get flash carts and play them on real hardware. I think the only time I'm going to make the exception for an emulator system is the Polymega, and the only reason why I'm making that exception is because Neo Geo CD games. I want to enjoy faster loading times, and Saturn emulation would be nice. But just the fact that the Polymega plays all of the CD-based software, that's pretty much a big seller for me. So as long as it plays them all good, I might just use it to stream. It just might be the streaming machine, and then we could just jump between stuff, between different things. CD-based games would be cool. Yeah, and so that's really the only reason I am considering the Polymega, is because the fact that it can do the Neo Geo CD stuff and Saturn emulation. Nothing right now that's a console emulates Saturn stuff. So not silently. F the Retron. DJ, do you have any extra copies of KOF 96, 97, 98 I can buy? I do. The only extra copy I have is 95. Is the only one for the Neo Geo CD, and then everything else is man. I think I gave you. Sorry, what does your hat say? It says Osaka on it, but it says Osaka copying the Uniqlo logo. Uniqlo is a Japanese store, and their logo is the same. Kitsuryukin is here. He says, "Yo, good afternoon from Tokyo. What is up, Kitsuryukin? What's up, man? Thanks for stopping by, Mr. Shoryukins." But yeah, the Retro Freak is basically like the Retron 5, but much better quality. The quality is better build than the Retron 5, but they're pretty much the same system. It's like an Android system emulating Super Nintendo stuff or whatever, but they're both like Android-based systems. Oh, good, another day in paradise. Very cool, man. Thank you so much for stopping by. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump to some Sega Saturn stuff. Here's one game that didn't come out in the US by Technosoft. This is called Kyutenkai. This isn't necessarily a series, it's just a one game, but it did get a port on the PS1 as well. It's a very fun, it's fantastic pinball. That's fantastic.
Fantastic? What?
Fantastic. Fantastic pinball.
Fantastic.
But Technosoft, really cool digital pinball game. These are the kind of digital pinball games I enjoy. Are these like the pixel-based kind, like Devil Crush, Alien Crush, Jackie Crush, Kyutenkai.
Jeff Allison says,
I really enjoy
that
it.
one. It's a pretty cool pinball game.
It is. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. It's got good music, good graphics. I like everything about it.
DC Redeye says, "Another day in paradise is what I say when I'm having a terrible day at work. But I believe you this time."
Fantastic.
It's all about the pinball games. Radical Radio says, "I got the PS1 version for that game." Michelle Mayhem says, "Devil's Crush is the best in history."
Yeah. Devil's Crush is great. I love Devil's Crush. I don't actually have the PC Engine version of it. I think I only have Alien Crush, but I do like Devil's Crush a lot. We'll have to play that on stream sometime. David Martin says, "Retro Freak has hacked firmware that makes a great cartridge dumper. It removes the built-in encryption and allows you to dump your ROMs and saves. That's actually pretty cool. That's pretty cool. All right. So yes, magical pinball, cute or fantastic pinball, Kyutenkai. Cool game. Stayed in Japan. A lot of fun. I enjoy it. We're all dead. Kichiyuka says Kyutenkai is great. The boss battles can be frustrating though. Love the art style and overall presentation though. Yeah, for sure. I love how that game looks. Presentation is good. I really enjoy the game as a whole. All right. I guess we can jump to some PlayStation real quick here. This next one. This one is one that didn't get a release in the US, but it did get patched by Artemio and a bunch of other people who helped him helped him patch this game. We'll get it together, the game, and that is Konami's Police Knots. This one is a is this one Hideo Kojima also, or was it just the first game? I don't remember if this was Hideo Kojima as well, but I'm sure one of you guys knows if it is or not. I actually haven't played this. And it's funny because I've had this game for like 7 years. I haven't played it. But at this point, I may as well just patch it, right? But I haven't played it in forever. The PlayStation version is better than the Saturn version. Changed my mind. Is it? I'm not familiar. Yes, it was, says Matt Tracker. Are you agreeing with Reggie? Is it better? Oh no, yes, it was a Kojima game. Yes, Kojima did that one. Okay. Gotcha. You haven't played? Poser alert. Just kidding. I know. Dude, there's so many games I haven't played. It's just it's just the time, you know what I mean? It's just like I haven't had the time to. There's so many games that it's hard for me to like be like, it's gonna take away like hours of my time. So I tend to stick to games that I can play fairly quickly. And that's really kind of what I like a lot about retro games, is that there's so many that I can just like pick up and play and then put down or put them in my mouth if I want to. And I don't have to worry about, you know, spending a whole shitload of time on them. Juan Castillo, he says, hey, happy VGS&T day, hashtag Saru crew, fire. And you guys would hate me if you found out what I did or didn't play. That's okay, I'm kind of curious now. Tell us what you did play. Tell us so that we can judge you. I'm just kidding. Saturn has Lycan support, says Kid Sure You Can. See, that's kind of cool to be able to play Lycan. But did they patch both the Saturn and the PlayStation versions? I don't remember which ones are patched. I want to say they're both patched. Because if anyone can do it, it's Artemio. He knows like all these systems inside and out. Your strategy says, well, if you're putting them in your mouth, maybe, lol. You don't need to know what diseases they have. Yeah, no shit. I'm invisible. Oh, hi, Ruben. Sorry. Let's see. Alright, let's move on. Let's go back to some PC Engine games. Here's another PC Engine game. Let's see, where's the other one? Give me a second so I can find it. This one is a series because it did get 2 games, and another series that stayed in Japan, which is really easy to find on the PC Engine because almost everything stayed in Japan. But this is Download and Download 2. These games are really fun. Download 2, a buddy of mine did a rearranged soundtrack with cleaner, louder audio for Download 2. Which you can find if you do want it at Dark City Productions on Facebook. You just search that and you'll find it. But this is a good game. Both of them are really good. This is an example of a game where both the first game and its sequel are really good. Really, really good games. Definitely check them out. The second game, it's kind of Hitlery, but you know, for whatever reason, he's like the main person you gotta go take out. Hitlery. Hitlery. Download good. This is Tito Adol. Love these games. Download 2's plot is fucking nuts, isn't it? And it's so funny too, because like in the background at some stages it says like Adolf Hitler or something, if I remember correctly.
Jeff Allen says 42 peeps in here, but only 1 likes. Just saying.
Yeah, hit that like button if you can, guys. But you don't have to, I guess. But it would be great if you did.
If we hit 50 likes, we'll do an instant gachapon.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Well, shit. Apparently, Jesse says if we hit 50 likes, we'll do instant gachapon. So hey, there is an incentive. That could be one extra gachapon today, and we might actually hit the actual instant gachapon, and then we have the regular gachapon. So we might end up doing 3 gachapons today, depending on how many likes we get, and if we hit the donation goal. We'll do it. We'll do it. Very cool. All right. So next, we're gonna jump to what do we jump to? Jumping into snacks. Oh, I have snacks. I got these guys. These are the snack for today. I got these Gardettos. I really love these. They have these little like brown rye pieces that I like. And then I got popcorn. These are my snacks. Popcorn. It's raining popcorn. All right. Sorry. I just wanted to chew. A little chew. All right. Next, we're going to jump into... Here's one that definitely stayed in Japan, and that's because it's based on an anime that was only released on VHS and Laserdisc. This actually did not get a DVD release for whatever reason. It's also made by Angel, Bandai's subsidiary that later became Arc System Works. Or the people from there went to Arc System Works. This is Natsuki Crisis Battle. This is a fighting game. Not the best fighting game. It's kind of... But, visuals are nice. It looks nice. And it's based on an anime that I really enjoy. The anime itself only got 2 OVAs. Both of which I have on Laserdisc. Great stuff. But this didn't come out here. For whatever reason. The gameplay could have been better. I think that the gameplay is kind of bleh. But I'm a fan of the show. And I have a couple of the mangas as well. I really enjoy it. It's basically, you know, one of those like high school badass martial artists, blah blah blah, you know. Very common story, right? Amongst anime, high school martial artists beating the shit out of each other. It's basically this thing. And Natsuki, this girl here, is the main character of it. And it's a really cool game. It's a really cool game, but the gameplay could have been a little better. I think I'm seeing it through, huh?
Sorry, it erased my thing.
Oh, did you have something
here?
here?
I clicked on it by accident. Damn it.
What were you trying to write?
I had a gachapon, $25 left, but never mind.
Oh, did you? How funny. Apparently we're $25 away from gachapon. Is that right?
Yeah,
does that make sense?
I got donations from Super Chat last week.
Oh, that we didn't add in. Okay, so yeah, apparently we are $25 to that gachapon. We can't update it without changing all that shit around, huh? That's annoying.
Yeah, we have to update it.
Okay, yeah, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Yeah, the cover art. I love that cover art. Michelle says, oh man, I saw those at the store, but got peanut butter pretzels instead. Oh, I love peanut butter pretzels, though.
Mrs. Lineup says, yum, popcorn.
Popcorn! Yeah, I got puffcorn. Cheeto puffcorn. This stuff's good, man. Hey! Just took my
Actually,
popcorn.
give me the other ones. I don't want these.
What? What do you mean you want? You want these? The Gardettos? Here, you can get one.
Give me the whole bag. Thank you.
I was just taking some. Matt Tracker says Laserdisc episode. I can. You know what? I'll do a Laserdisc episode for Saru Crew people. Do you want that? I haven't done a Saru Crew live in a good minute, so maybe I can do a Saru Crew live for Laserdisc stuff.
John Saru, Jesse wants to get steps.
I know, apparently. But yeah, I can definitely do. We can do a Laserdisc episode if you guys would enjoy that. I know Matt Tracker would. I'm guessing a few of you would. Reluctant Hero says yes, Laserdisc, please. Yeah, we can do that. I actually have some video game related Laserdiscs too. So, and animus. What would you guys want to see? Would you guys want to see like the anime Laserdiscs and then the game related Laserdiscs that I have, or all of them? Because I have some US Laserdiscs as well, but I don't know. I guess we'll play it. I'll ask you guys on Patreon. We'll play it by ear. But I have 2 Laserdisc players. I have an NEC Laser Active with the PC Engine pack, and I have a Pioneer something or another. Oh, I'm sorry, no, a Mitsubishi. I have a Mitsubishi downstairs. CJ Quinn says anime. Matt Tracker says all the things. Okay, yeah, we can do all. We'll do a Laserdisc episode, or maybe we could just. Should we do that as a VGS&T? Do you think we do a VGS&T on Laserdiscs, or would that be too weird? Because it's not really video game show and tell anymore, right? It's all games, so yeah, maybe I'll just do a private for you guys. All right, let's go ahead and jump into.
Sure, 40 people in here. I know some of you haven't hit that like button.
We're up to 26 likes now. That's cool. That might confuse people. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna do it. I'm probably just gonna do it for you guys, for y'all all.
It says, if you don't like it, I'm going to go to your house and gonna smack your bum.
Some people might like that.
John Smith Jack says, Laserdisc games?
Laserdisc games. I have only one Laserdisc game. It's called Vajra for the Laser Active. It's my only Laser Active game. Vajra. All right. This actually goes here. We've had games come out in America. We're gonna jump to the Neo Geo CD really quick because that's one we haven't done. And actually, we're gonna Neo Geo and Saturn because it came out on the Saturn. But the Neo Geo did also get a few games that we never got released in America or anywhere else, and that is Samurai Spirits. What is this called? Bushido Retsuden for the Neo Geo CD. This is the Neo Geo CD version of this game right here. And I don't remember which version, but one of them has Kyo and Iori in them, all dressed up in like yukata and stuff. It's pretty cool. But then here's the Sega Saturn one. This is the one that I have open. This one is actually still sealed. But this one is one that definitely did not make it outside of Japan. What is that? Let me see that. So here's, really quick, that game that I showed you on the Super Famicom, Natsuki Crisis. That's this one right here. I just want to show you really quick. No, it's one of those. It's written in English in the front. It says Vajra.
What does the picture look like?
Weird. That's okay. You don't have to grab it. It's fine. Because we'll do a Laserdisc episode for the Patreon peeps. Someone translate the RPG. Someone was translating the RPG, and then that person went to go work for Exceed. And then he was like, fuck this. There's also KOF Kyo and the KOF RPG. That's right. There was King of Fighters Kyo. I don't have that, unfortunately. That definitely is Japan only. But King of Fighters Kyo on the PS1. And what is the KOF RPG? Which KOF RPG? Was there a KOF RPG? I don't remember it. For console? I don't remember. I don't remember. Too bad you don't have Dragon's Lair on arcade. That would be cool. They're... What? Yeah, they're about as big as vinyls. Which is cool. Lol, oh my god, not him. No, not him, but someone who worked with him and made him rage. Michelle. Made him rage. That's how the rage started, actually. Was from that. Let's see here. Video game contest is up, says Jesse. Yes, go ahead and click on that to join the contest.
Gunsmith Jackson, Laserdisc Famicom game.
Oh no, not Famicom. It's a Super Famicom game. The Laserdisc is just an anime. But there were Laserdisc games on. They were Sega CD Laserdisc games and TurboGrafx CD or TurboGrafx Laserdisc games or PC Engine Laserdisc games. But yes. Samurai Shodown Bushido Retsu, then this one did not leave Japan, and it looks cool. I really wish this was in English. They use a bunch of like old-timey talk and a bajillion kanjis that I don't know, so sadly I did not get too far in this game because it's extreme Japanese-ness. Put Cute Tenkai back over there. Alright. Let's go ahead and talk about a couple more on the Neo Geo CD since I already have these here, and we can just get them. We'll just get them out of the way. The next one here, this one is called... what is that kanji? I don't know. Something Densetsu? Quest.
Patrick, are you here?
Quest of Jong Master. I think that's supposed to be Janshi Densetsu. Quest of Jong Master. This one actually also came out on the PC Engine. The only reason I'm grabbing this is because it's a Neo Geo CD game that didn't come out outside of Japan. And of course you can tell what kind of game this is, right? Though I think this version is... I'm not sure if the PC Engine one is more risque than this one or not. But they're basically the same, the same kind of mahjong game. This one is called, I think it's called Janshi Densetsu. I don't know, I can't read those first two characters.
Shuru said, "What type of battle system does it have?" Not that one. The Samurai Spirits RPG.
Turn-based. Turn-based battles. For the Samurai Spirits RPG.
Gunsmith said, "Is that EK Sam Show RPG?"
Yes, that is Samurai Shodown RPG. Gunsmith Jax. By the way, I love Gunsmith Cats. Kenichi Sonoda, the artist of Gunsmith Cats, is my favorite artist of all time. And speaking of Kenichi Sonoda, and thank you for reminding me of a series that didn't come out in America. That is the Tsuchi Pai series. This is one that never left Japan, but only because no Mahjong games leave Japan, because people outside of Japan don't know how to play fucking Mahjong. But this one here, this one is called Bishoujo Janshi Tsuchi Pai. It later got renamed to Idoru Janshi Tsuchi Pai. And right there it says, character design, Sonoda Kenichi. He is the artist of Gunsmith Cats, Bubblegum Crisis, Riding Bean, Gal Force, and a bunch of other things, tons of other shit. But I love this series because I love the artwork. I love Kenichi Sonoda, and I think I have almost every Tsuchi Pai game. I think I'm missing like one PSP one, and
Do you have one for the 3DO?
yeah, I have the 3DO one. I do have the 3DO one. And the first time I played Tsuchi Pai was actually on the PS1. And funny enough, oh, and I'm missing that one because I took that one back. Corbin says, haha, I have Tsuchi Pai special for the 3DO. I love the music. I was a big fan of Mika Kanai, too, the voice actor of Tsuchi Pai. She did a lot of stuff. Didn't OLM Inc. had involvement in Gunsmith Cats? How hard is it to play Mahjong? So, Tsuchi Pai is different because Tsuchi Pai has, like, I usually try to keep, like, the suits in order, you know, like, you have like they're all numbered. Like I try to keep like the flowers in order, but I don't know the hands. I do have a guidebook that I'll go and I'll copy the hands out of the guidebook, and usually that'll get me by. But Tsuchi Pai has like all kinds of crazy rules too. Like you have like a match game, you have like specials that you can do in Tsuchi Pai to help you advance. So Tsuchi Pai is probably the most non-Mahjong game out of all the Mahjong games. Mahjong is easy once you know how to play. Gunsmith says, wow, I actually didn't know he also did Bubblegum Crisis and Gal Force. He sure did. And Riding Bean. Riding Bean's a good one. Those are some of my first animes ever. Like, real anime, right? Like, and when I say real, like, real uncensored, not American, you know, subtitled, blah, blah, blah. Animego popped my real anime cherry back when I was a young boy of 8 years old. I was like 8 years old when I first saw Bubblegum Crisis. Or 9? I might have been 9. I don't know. All I know is I wasn't 10 yet. Isn't the goal to basically match the symbols in a chain? Yeah, pretty much. It's, well, there's more, it's more intricate than that, and I don't understand the intricacies of it. But that's what I do, is I'll usually, in a sequence of whatever. Alright, let's jump to more games. I'm talking too much. Alright, this was Quest of Jong Master, also out on the PC Engine. Let's do the last of the Neo Geo CD games that I have that I know didn't come out in America in any kind of way, and that is Idoru Mahjong Final Romance 2, which is another Mahjong game, Idol Mahjong Final Romance 2. I think this is manga. And I don't know if this game is risque at all, because I haven't actually played it. It looks a lot like the P series or whatever, but these kind of graphics were pretty cool for being Neo Geo CD. I don't know what they utilized. I'm gonna assume that it is a risque game though, because it has the 18 18 and over thing on there, so I'm pretty sure we're at least anime titties at some point. Are you eating a Danish? He's eating a Danish. I'm so hungry. I'm watching you eat all this stuff. I'm watching you eat snacks and things. I don't want to eat on camera. I don't want to be one of those people. It's just like blah 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 blah. But anyhow, I am very curious. He's gonna pop in here. You're gonna pop in here and eat his thing. He's like nom 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 nom. Whatever. Get out of here. Get out of here. Anyhow, I should play this. Maybe I'll play it on the next Neo Geo CD stream, because I do a stream every other Tuesday. So not this coming Tuesday, but next Tuesday we will be doing a Neo Geo CD stream for Neo Tuesdays, where we will be playing Neo Geo stuff, and we got a pretty good turnout that day. William Armstrong says hi. Joel is here. Oh my God, White Claws donated $10. Get white girl wasted. Is that who, Billy? He always got stuff. Oh, and he brought it. Oh my gosh, he brought it. Look at that. He brought the White Claw. Sweet. All right, well fuck it. Let's drink this White Claw. Ew. Gross.
I knew you were gonna do that face.
Why don't they at least sweeten it or something?
You should. That should
it tastes, and it's not gross because it's alcoholic. Because you can't even freaking taste the. I can't even taste the alcohol at all. It tastes like seltzer water. Have you ever had like those hipster flavored seltzer water shits? LaCroix. That's what this tastes like. It tastes like a LaCroix. You ever had LaCroix? You know how it tastes like nothing? That's what this tastes like. It tastes like nothing.
You should take a shot. Take a shot.
Yeah, this is literally like... Well, I owed... there were two people I owed shots to. Who were they? Because I couldn't drink. I was on antibiotics, so I couldn't drink any shots. Russ was one. Who was the other one? So I'm... Juan Castillo says, I hate seltzer water. I do too. It's gross. It tastes like seltzer water. I can't even taste the alcohol. How did John get so drunk on these? Oh, he was drinking vodka too, wasn't he? Yeah. And White Claw was his chaser, I bet, huh? See, that's what I'll use. I'll use the White Claw as a chaser.
Shot the vodka and then chase it down with.
Okay, fuck it. I'll do it. I was waiting for. I wanted to christen the Mega Man shot glass that we got. I still haven't. Ew. What's in here? Did somebody drink it? Did we drink it?
Yeah, we did a shot. Remember?
No.
The first time we got it.
Oh, we did do a shot. Oh well. I guess we're not gonna freaking christen it. So. F that. But anyway, look, I'm gonna use a Sonic one because this one's clean. That one's not. So we'll have that one clean for the next shot. We'll do some vodka. Oh, excuse me, Jesus. That was a White Claw. Love the E-Tank. I'll be back. I have to go to the bathroom. Lol. This is Brian. Have fun. All right. Mega Man glass is clean. First shot to start us off. I know I owed somebody else a shot, so this is to that person who I can't remember. Somebody donated, but they didn't donate to drink. But usually, if people donate $10, I'll take a shot. And somebody other than Russ donated $10, and I didn't do a shot, so fuck it, I'm gonna do a shot.
I totally forgot I did.
But I don't remember who it was. I can't. You're like, blah, 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 blah. Give me a piece of that. I'm just jealous that I can't. I just want a bite.
Just eat it.
No, I don't want it. I just want a
just
little.
Take the end.
Sorry. These are in a Danish and they're freaking good. You know, I'm gonna shot. Oh no!
Shot of water.
Alright.
Actually, Michelle's right. I did take a shot. I totally forgot.
Light up. Light up did. Okay, light up. Cool. Alright, well here's your shot from the Sonic shot class. Gotta drink fast.
And 3 games is yeah.
And then the other person I owe a shot to is Russ. So as soon as Russ gets in here, I'll do that shot.
This is your first shot in a while, huh?
I know. It's gross. Now I'm going to chase it down with something equally as gross. But at least that has alcohol in it. Well, I think this has alcohol in it, right? With a hint of black cherry. Oh, it's 5%. Okay, I didn't give it enough credit. I was like, this has got like 2 or 3%. It's 5%, which is still nothing. You'd have to drink a shit ton of that to get drunk. And then we got this soju. This is a new bottle, a different brand. This one was given to us by a friend. Where the hell is the alcohol count? This one is 13%, so this is 2% less than the other ones. But still a shit ton more than this White Claw. So we'll do a shot of this eventually. This one's nice and cold, and the vodka's cold. I had to put the other ones away. Hopefully they're getting cold by now. Different brand. Hopefully it's not gross. Yeah, I know, because we did that other one. Ugh. It freaking tasted like gasoline.
Subscriber.
Oh, did we? I missed it. Who was it?
I'll pop out over here.
No, that wasn't a subscriber. We're listening to the World Hero soundtrack. That's why.
Oh.
We use that audio clip.
I didn't even hear.
Yeah. That banana bullshit. Oh god, that was, dude, that banana was 100 proof though. Holy shit, dude, that banana, the banana stuff, that will fuck you up, and it gave me a crazy headache and everything. TK Engine says, "What's up, Mr. Saru and gang?" What's up, TK Engine? Thanks for stopping by. All right, what was the? We listened to all of World Heroes 2, like the whole soundtrack. So what was the other request? Somebody. Matt Tracker wanted.
Hold on, I have it written down.
Matt Tracker.
He wants.
Yeah, they were 100 proof.
Perfect
They were
selection snatcher battle. I think.
Snatcher. You gotta get the music going. There we go. Sweet. Oh yeah, I think we heard this one time before. It's good. It's groovy. Groovy. Which means 50% alcohol, so he trying to have himself a gay old time. He's trying to get fucked up, I guess. But it tasted disgusting. It was super gross. It did not taste good at all. Alright. Corbin says, "Hi, Jesse."
Hi,
That looks tasty, Jesse.
Sorry,
I know, his stuff that whole dude's like.
Oh, Jeff Allison, it's really good.
What is the Danish?
The Danish.
You eating all the Danishes?
I know.
You eating all the Danishes?
That vodka is smooth, says intriguing.
Mm-hmm. But
It was cheap too.
it's the first alcohol that I've had in a month. Yeah, right?
Uh-huh.
Except for the one shot.
We went to Smith's and I think the bottle was like 17 bucks off, I think.
Damn, really?
Yeah.
Oh, was it one of the card specials at the time?
Yeah, it was in the card.
Oh, okay. They're just trying to move product. Very cool. All right, we got 37 people watching. Speaking of alcohol, I gotta try out Makgeolli for the first time last weekend. Did you like it? I like Makgeolli. Makgeolli is good. I haven't had any alcohol in over a month. Holy shit, that's a long time. All right, moving on. Next, this one can probably go in the stack. Let's jump to the Mega Drive. Or actually, we'll wait, because what's his name mentioned it, and he was in the bathroom. He probably wants to interject about it. So, we're going to talk about this guy. Linkle River Story, but at Linkle Liver, I think that's supposed to be River, but for whatever reason they wrote Linkle Liver Story, because, you know, Japanese and the LNRs and whatnot. Or maybe it is Liver, I don't know. Maybe Liver is the name of the place. But it's this game right here. This one didn't come out outside of Japan. However, this did get a patch. This did get an English patch recently, last year. Sorry. This got a repro from Saturn Dave, I think. Yeah, and well, it was patched by people who patched it, and then he pretty much made packaging for it, kind of like what I did with that Sakura Wars. But this did get patched into English, but no, this did not get a release outside of Japan. And it's the only game in this series. They didn't release any other ones. The game is okay. I haven't played through it, but it doesn't feel like Linkle Liver Story has some fantastic, but yeah, it's beautiful. Beautiful game. Seems like it might be, I don't know. I'll play through it before I make any judgments. It seemed like it was okay. Haven't had any alcohol since probably before I was legal age to be drinking it. Says Super Boo. Dude, I love Sakura Tyson. With English manual. Oh, you guys are talking about that Saturn Dave guy? Okay, that can go back in the Saturn pile. Alright, let's save these for when I talk about this series. So we'll put you together. Together. Alright. We're gonna jump back to the PC Engine with Tokimeki Memorial. This was the game that would revolutionize dating sims from this point forward. I think there were some dating sims. It's not like the first dating sim, but it's the one that pretty much revolutionized dating sims going forward. That is Tokimeki Memorial. There is also a mini game inside that game. Yes, it's got what is the name of the shooter? It's got that shooter game. Fuck, I can't remember the name of it now. But anyway, yes, there's a hidden shooter in this game as well. But Tokimeki Memorial, I think, who was telling me? Was it Chris Tang? It was either Chris Tang or Kiyoshi was telling me that Igarashi worked on this. Is that, or am I thinking something else? I know one of the Konami dudes, either Igarashi or Kojima, might have worked on this. Anyhow, Tokimeki Memorial was huge in Japan. It was huge. It got a bunch of iterations. Yes, Iga's first game. Yeah, so Igarashi worked on this game as well, which is pretty funny. But this would get a bunch of spin-offs. They got a couple puzzle game spin-offs. They got Tokimeki Memorial Taisen Puzzle Dama and Tokimeki Memorial Taisen Tokai Dama are the two puzzle games that I got. Yes, you guys first game that were I got mine. That's funny. Wow. Oh yeah, I think you told me that story. Didn't you say you walked up to him and you're like, sign this for me? I want to see Tokimeki Mania. There needs to be, yeah, Tokimeki Mania. How funny. But yes, Tokimeki Memorial would revolutionize dating sims for the world. For the world! I'm trying to see if I can find the puzzle game to show you. There it is. Yes, I found it. All right, this is Tokimeki Memorial Taisen Puzzle Dama. This is a puzzle game based on two of Konami's franchises. One is the Taisen Puzzle Dama series, which started off in the arcade and then got a bunch of them. And then the other series, of course, being Tokimeki Memorial. Oh my gosh, I just got a donation from Transfer247, who is a member of the Saru crew, donated $26.80. He didn't say or ask anything, but thank you very much for that. Oh, that does it. That did an instant gachapon. So guess what time it is, guys?
Everyone thank Transfer.
Yes, thank Transfer247. It is instant gachapon. Where's Reggie to tell us that it's instant gachapon? Reggie's not here to tell us instant gachapon. But yes, we hit the instant gachapon, so let's go ahead and do that shit.
There's a link.
All right, so go ahead and click on that link. Let's talk. We're gonna talk about some more games, so I can make some room on this table, because I have like no more room on here.
On the floor.
On the floor now. I want to put it on the floor.
Do that in 5 minutes.
Sweet, man. All right, so go ahead and click on that link. We'll do that one in 5 minutes, and then we'll do the other gachapon at like 10. Christine says, I love the girl on Tokimeki Memorial that says, wow, wonderful, beautiful, great, so fun. Oh, yeah. And that's her combo chain, right? Like, exactly like that when she gets, like, her combos. I forget her name. She's the scientist chick with the black hair. She's got cool hair. But, yes, everybody, thank Transfer247 for the instant gachapon. And I thank you for your very generous donation. Thank you very much, Transfer247. I really appreciate that. And that also means shots. I don't know if he wants me to do shots or not, but I'm gonna do them. All right, let's crack open. Jesus.
Remember, instant gachapon is. You okay?
Yeah, I was opening the bottle of soju. And it wasn't really perforated. Oh shit, I'm getting fucking soju everywhere. Alright. What is this? This won't get me demonetized, will it? I know. Sorry. Konami has like some problem with their... I can't play Tokimeki Memorial music because Konami will just automatically claim the video. So I figured that because it's got vocals, they might do the same. So Hopefully it doesn't.
Transfer says nah, but
All right.
We'll do
Thank
it
you so
for
much,
anyways.
Transfer.
He said no.
Oh, he said no?
But
Okay, well, I poured it anyways. I'm gonna do it. This one doesn't taste like gasoline. This one's just normal soju.
I feel like that one's more expensive.
This one, it might
It's
be.
like a nice bottle.
Yeah. Yeah, this one's fine. It says cool and fresh. Because I bought a bottle that was like, bleh. Yep, that's pretty much what we're doing, Michelle. But I also recommend Magical Drop 2 and 3 as well. What are we talking about? Oh yeah, Magical Drop is like my favorite puzzle game. My favorite of all the drops, of all the puzzle games.
Alright, Gachapon is available for everyone.
Yeah, this is open Gachapon, so pretty much anyone can join this one. Instant Gachapons. And then we do another public Gachapon as well.
Yeah.
And then the PlayStation, the Patreon only Gachapon happens next week.
Yeah.
We do them every other week for patrons. But if you're a $5 or a $10 Saru crew member, you do they get them out of the special machine?
Yeah.
Okay, so if
$5
you are
ones.
Saru Print Club or Saru Print Club Plus, you still get them out of the Patreon only Gachapon. Regardless of what day it is. Play people's remixes of Konami music. Oh, like an overclocked or something? That might work. We could do that. That's probably the only time we can play Konami stuff, really, because Konami is crazy about that. Konami is to thank for level bosses disappearing from media glitch. I saw that! That's true. Konami did, and they will. They absolutely will demonetize. See, in my case, I won't re-edit it because I don't really have, a lot of subscribers to worry about that kind of thing. But, yeah, it's really shitty that they do that. But they're back now. Yeah, I think he cut out the Konami music, didn't he? I think that's what he did. He cut out all the Konami tunes that were in it. Because Konami was like, "Ah!" I don't know why Konami even gives a shit. Why do you give a shit, Konami? Don't you got better things to do? This is why people hate you, Konami. Don't do this shit. Seriously, the PC Engine Mini is like the first Konami thing that I would have bought since like the PSP days. I don't think I bought a single PS3 Konami game or PS4 Konami game. I think the last things I bought Konami were like PSP and PS2. Konami, come on, Konami. Alright, let's go ahead and jump to the rest of the games here while we wait for Gachapon. We're going to go into a series that has never seen the light of day in America. Let me see if I can find another one from this series. Yes, I could. That is Mado Monogatari. So, Mado, this is where the Puyo Puyo characters originated from. They originated from this series here. This series, this is 1 because there was 1, 2, and 3, but the most common version that we saw was always 1. Mado Monogatari 1 for Mega Drive, Mado Monogatari 1 for PC Engine. Game Gear was, I think, the only console to get all 3. And then there were offshoots of Mado Monogatari. One for the Super Famicom. It was called Mado Monogatari Hanamaru something or another. That one was specifically for the Super Famicom. That kind of changed some stuff around. I used to have the Saturn version of this. And then we have Mado Monogatari for the Saturn. This one is a more traditional RPG as to where the original Mado Monogatari is a dungeon crawler. These are a dungeon crawler. This one plays a little different than the original Mado Monogatari. The Sega Saturn Mado game is a turn-based RPG with good music, graphics. It's good. I haven't beat this game, but it's pretty good. I enjoy it so far. But yes, Mado Monogatari is a series that never came out here. We did get Puyo Puyo in America finally, eventually. But Mado never saw the light of day outside of Japan. Then I had a friend who is bigger fan of the series of Puyo Puyo and figured out he would enjoy it more so than myself. Oh, and you gave it to him? Wow, that's actually really nice of you. This game goes for like $70 plus now, I think. Alright, but yes, that is the Mado Monogatari series for the Saturn and the Mega Drive.
There's that link again.
Alright, there's the instant gachapon link one more time.
Anyone can enter.
Go ahead and click on that.
It's free.
Anyone can enter. And it's free stuff. Free stuff. And drugs. Alright, next we're going to do another Mega Drive game. This is the last Mega Drive cartridge game I have because I don't have a whole lot of Mega Drive cartridge games that are Japan only. Whoa, Michelle Mayhem pledged 5. Oh, guess who jumped? Guess who just jumped to Saru Print Club? Holy shit, Michelle Mayhem's.
I love that cat.
I know, the cat trying to squeeze through.
Let me in.
Very cool. Michelle Mayhem's jumped to the Saru Print Club tier, which means that she is now eligible for the quarterly prints. Michelle Mayhem, you get 3 prints and a sticker every quarter. This quarter, which will probably be, we'll probably try to get it out in March, which is like the end of the quarter, but March we'll start to send out the Saru Print Club. It's going to be Video Game Babes. We're going to do Video Game Babes as the first one. And we might do like lots of different Video Game Babes for this year. I don't know. We'll talk to the Patreon. I'll find out what you guys want. But the first one I always roll out, and then we talk about the rest of them.
DC Redaya says, I don't even know what I am.
You are also Saru Print Club DC Redaya. You're Saru Print Club International.
And he's the highest one.
I think he's in. Oh no, he is.
The highest
He jumped to plus, didn't he?
Yeah.
So basically, just a really quick breakdown. Let me lower this really quick. Since DC, we have a lot of new people that jumped onto Patreon. So the Patreon tiers for Saru Crew are $1 or Saru Supporter. Saru Supporters perks are you get access to the Discord, you get your credit at the end of all of the videos, as well as VGS&T, and you also get your choice of gachapon. Of all the regular gachapon, you guys get to pick whichever ones you want as long as it's not the big prize. You get all that for $1. Now, the $2, the $5 people, that is Saru Print Club. Saru Print Club gets all of the perks of the $1 people, but they also get the Print Club, physical prints. You get 3 physical prints and a sticker.
And a magnet.
No, that's for Print Club Plus.
Oh, Print Club, sorry.
So Print Club gets 3 physical prints and a sticker of my art. It's all video game related art, and we send those out every quarter. And you get all the perks as well as the video credit perk as well. And Saru Print Club gets their own gachapon machine. Saru Print Club people get their own pool of prizes, and those pool of prizes for the Print Club and Print Club Plus include things like this PlayStation Mini, this PlayStation 2 controller, King of Fighters 96 with RAM cart, that's Famicom for your Super Famicom or Super Nintendo converter to play Famicom games, all kinds of stuff. And then you got like games, you got like Shenmue 1 and 2, Samurai Showdown. This is all in and this stuff. This is all prizes, big prizes for the Patreon people
Only.
And that is the $5 tier. Now the $10 Saru Print Club Plus people, or $12 if you're international, the Saru Print Club Plus people get a special video credit at the beginning of some of the Quick Bits videos, which I'm sitting on a bunch of them right now that I just need to put out. But I'm trying to keep trying to spread out the content so I don't have like a bunch of videos in one week and then like nothing the next week. So I'm like trying to just spread them out. So you'll start to see next week. You'll see a couple of the Quick Bits with your guys' names on it. And then they also get obviously the 3 print sticker, and you get a magnet. The magnet is usually based on, right now we're doing PC Engine game cover magnets. They're about this big, and it's like a PC Engine cover. That's a free bonus for the Print Club Plus people. And that's what you are, DC Redaya. You are a Saru Print Club Plus member. And of course you get all the previous perks, your own prize pool, blah, blah, blah. So, now you guys know. But no one ever really knows, because I never really like to make it public. There's this whole anti-Patreon, movement going on with stuff, so I try not to shill it too much because of it. Even though my Patreon is probably the most unique Patreon of all the Patreons among the YouTubers. I'm still kind of afraid to advertise it too much, only because I don't want that blind hate. But it doesn't matter because I still get the blind hate from people who are like, oh my god, you pay. One person's like, oh, patrons, something, or you said something dumb. Fuck all the haters. But we give a lot in return for being a member of the Patreon Saru crew. You guys get a lot of stuff. We've given away hundreds of games already. Hundreds. Literal hundreds of games.
Brian.
Already. Frober says, hey all! What's up, Brian? Alright. I think it's time now, yeah? Should we do it now, or should we give him another... What time is it? 9:22? Let's give him to 9:25. Okay. Put the link one more time, just in case some people are just jumping in. So, Jesse just put the link in there for the Instant Gachapon. Anyone can enter that. You don't have to be Patreon. This is open to everybody. The weekly giveaways are also open to everybody. The weekly Gachapon is also open to everybody. So Instant Gachapon, weekly video game giveaway. Anybody can enter those to win a bunch of stuff. You don't have to be a member of the Patreon Saru crew. You only have to be Saru crew if you want all the extra perks of it. I am going to do like an emoji thing where you can join on YouTube if people want to use like the special emojis, but you don't have to. That's only going to be like $1 or something for people to use those emojis, but that's only going to be there for anyone who does. But you absolutely do not have to join that at all. Juan Castillo says, love Saru crew, Saru cult crew. Says Juan Castillo. Alright, let's go ahead and jump to our next game, and then we're going to do the Gachapon. So we got 2 more minutes. The next game we're going to talk about that never left Japan is the Taruruto series. This one is Majikaru Taruruto-kun. It's based on the anime of the same name, featuring this guy here. His name is Taruruto. Mr. Taruruto. He's magical. This one is a 2D platformer. This one was made by Game Freak, the people who made the Pokemon games. They put this out on the Mega Drive. This is very fun. I also have this on the Game Gear. The Game Gear one is a Cute-em-up. It's a Cute-em-up game. And it's fun. It's a fun series. I also have the 2 Game Boy games. The Game Boy ones kind of suck. And there is also a game on the Super Famicom which I do not have. I think it's the one Taruruto action game I do not own. Very cool game. Love this one. Also on Super Famicom, says Jeff Allison. Yeah, the Super Famicom one is a completely different game. It's made by... I don't remember who makes it, but it's completely different to this one. Personally, I think this one is the better game of the 2. I have the Game Boy one thanks to y'all. Oh, were you the one who picked that one? Very cool. Which one was it? Well, they're both action games. I guess there's either 1 or 2. I don't remember which one was in the giveaway. But Super Boo won that game. And like I said, and that was before he was Saru Crew, I think, right? Was that before you were Saru Crew that you won that? I think, if I remember correctly. I don't remember. Brandon Wallace, what is up, Brandon? Thanks for stopping by. But yes, this is Magical Taruruto-kun, a game series that never came out of Japan, sadly. But not surprising, because we never got Taruruto in America. There was no Taruruto anime here, so there would be no reason for them to bring this out, I guess, right? We got 40 people watching and 28 likes. I think Jesse said that if we hit 50 likes, we will do another Gachapon. Yep. So if we hit 50 today, we'll do another Gachapon. So at this point, it's not looking likely that we will, but we do have a whole hour and a half left still, so maybe it's possible. Been stuck playing Phantasy Star Online 2 all day. Well, hey, if you can get into play, I don't blame you, man. Apparently they had issues with people getting in to play that one. I'm surprised Brian Silly didn't talk about Taruruto. He was talking all about something about it, mentioned a bunch of stuff that I had no idea what he was talking about. But one of them was that Game Freak did that game. All right, next we're gonna jump. Oh no, it's 9:25. We're doing the Instant Gachapon now. Instant Gachapon. Everybody's dead. Everybody's dead. Everybody's dead. That's all right. Everybody's dead. It's all right. All right. So let's see where I can put. You don't tell me what to do. You're not my dad. All right. Here we go. This should be good. This should be good. Good. I can wedge it right here. Sweet. All right. So we shall see. Let me lower this a bit so I can talk. How many tracks do we have left on this thing? We have 2 more tracks. Alright, good. We got some music. Brian Forever says, stuff in my face. What are you eating? I'm so hungry right now. I'm so hungry. I want to eat something. Alright, we're going to go ahead and pick who our winner for the instant gachapon is. Drum roll. Do we have a drum roll? Drum roll?
No.
Drum roll? Oh, I closed that.
Oh.
I didn't know what it was.
Well, that sucks.
Well, you didn't tell me. I didn't know what we were doing. Okay, we had a drum roll, but apparently I closed it. It was on YouTube. So, drum roll! The winner is...
JT.
JT, are you here? You have to be here for instant, all the gachapons, the live gachapon. You have to be here for gachapon. The only one you don't have to be here for is the weekly giveaway. The weekly giveaway, you have 2 weeks to pick your thing, and we will email you. But gachapon, you have to be here. So congratulations to JT. He is here. All right, JT. Now, for those of you who are new, what is JT? Is he?
I'm trying to get on the thing, but it's not letting me.
Just look at the. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm trying to.
I'll just pull it up
trying
here.
to get into Google Drive, but it's...
What do we get to know ahead of time? Give me 1 second, because I will just pull it up on Patreon, because I don't remember this stuff. But basically, for those of you who are new, the way that gachapon works is you pick a number between 1 and 4, because we have 4 100 yen coins inside the machine. And the reason you pick a number, if you are a Saru crew member, the number is more arbitrary, but you have to still pick a number because the big prize might land on that number, and it needs to land on the number that you pick to win the big prize. But if they are all just normal gachapons, then you win whichever gachapon. You get to pick whichever one you want. JT is Saru supporter tier. So which one is that's the big one, right?
The $1.
I know.
Yeah.
This is the new machine, right? Are we
Yep.
doing the new machine? Does it require these coins?
Yep.
These plastic coins?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Take it out.
Take what out?
Take out the coins. They're just right here for now.
Okay. I'm just gonna 4.
Okay.
Sorry, guys. Alright, here we go.
What's the new machine? So we're working.
On cam, there we go. There's my hand. Whoa.
Oh, shit.
Look at your badge.
Here's my
Blam!
hand.
There goes the machine. So this is the new gachapon machine. Apparently it makes like noises. We're not gonna mess with the batteries and all that other stuff. But this is the new gachapon machine. As you can see, this one's different. Alright. And JT says, I pick 3. Very cool. Alright. Rolls eyes. I don't get it. Okay. Here we go. Number 1. How do you this? Is there something new already? Oh, it said
Right,
there's
it says bingo. It says bingo on it.
Does it? Bingo! Alright.
Those stickers.
Which way do you roll? Why is it doing that?
Let me see. You gotta push it all the way in the coin,
Oh, okay.
and then do it.
Ah. Ball number 1. Ball number 1 is some weird thing. That's like a keychain to like a Suntory beer, I think. Jockey beer. Alright, number 2. Number 2. Alright, there we go. Alright, I understand it
It's
now.
popping its cherry says Dixie right
We
now.
are. This is the very first roll right now. Number 2 is a Daruma keychain from Japan.
Read what Dixie Renaya said.
And he says, yeah, yamete! Yeah! Alright, number 3. Here's the one that he picked. Are there big prizes in here too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just one prize, because it's...
Oh, is there? Okay,
Yeah.
so number 3. Number 3 is this arms thing. It's one of the arms, literal arms arm from the game Arms. Nintendo stuff. Let's put this over here for now, because then I'll show them all. And then number 4, let's see what number 4 is. Number 4 is a Yoshi that you gotta build. It's like one of those, like, I don't know what this is. What does that say? Connects? Connects. Yoshi. Alright, let's go ahead and show you really quick here.
Yoshi?
And then we're doing another gachapon at 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock, yeah.
10 o'clock we're doing the second gachapon thing. Yeah, we should tape this one for sure.
Brian says, I'm trying to eat here, ball.
He's trying to eat. Oh, because we're talking about...
Technical...
Oh, no.
Tentacle noises.
Sorry. Sorry. We're...
Moist.
We're very moist.
We're being very uncouth. Alright, let's go ahead and switch to my face. Alright, so the first thing that came out was this keychain here. I don't know what it is. It's got like some sort of explanation in there, but that is a beer. That came from a random gachapon machine by our hotel. A lot of these came from random gachapons. The second thing was a Daruma keychain. This guy right here, I don't remember. He came from somewhere. I'm not sure. Where did we get this from? Temple or something? I'm not sure, but he's a Daruma. It's a good luck, some sort of Japanese good luck charm. Third one.
Moist manhole.
Moist man. Third one was this here from Arms. It's a Ketai strap or whatever strap. You put it on whatever the hell you want. I don't know Arms. I don't know whose hand this is. And then the last thing to come out was this connects Yoshi. I guess you build him. Let me build him really quick. Oh, it's just his head you gotta put on. There he is. There he is. Connects Yoshi. Is the other thing that was in there.
Jesus, it's pretty rich.
Red Yoshi. Collect all 7. Well, that's the only one. So you get to pick whichever one you want, and we will stick it in a thing and send it to you.
You can put it in your biggest finger if you want.
You could.
Right,
You could.
JT.
JT.
JT, which one do you want?
What you want? What you want, JT? I think JT's in... Where are you, JT? Are you in Canada?
Yes, Canada.
Yeah, because if you're not in North America, we automatically give you a gift card. Because shipping this stuff is too much. So we'll usually just shoot you... if you're out... Anyone outside North America gets a $5 gift card if you win.
Yoshi.
What you really, really want. He said Yoshi. Okay, Yoshi was... Which one were you, Yoshi? I think that's Yoshi.
Yeah.
Just open it and make sure. Alright, you guys go back in. Oh, this has a door for it. I like that better.
Little door, right?
Yeah, the door's cool. That's nice. Got a little door. Very cool. Yeah, I'm Canadian. Cool. Alright, so he's North America. He gets the prize. But yeah, if you're international, we automatically just give you a $5 gift card. $5 gift card, unless you win the big prize. Then we play it by ear. We have, I think, how many people do we have Saru crew that are Canadian? 4 now, right? We have 4.
Yeah.
4 people in the crew from Canada, which I still have yet to go to. I'm 40 years old and I still haven't been to Canada. It makes me really sad. I really want to go to Canada.
Let's go right now. Let's do it.
Let's go. So I think we're gonna make a trip. I think we're gonna try to do a show in Canada. Maybe we'll do a convention in Canada. Quite a few Canadians, says Michelle Mayhem. Yeah, we have 4. I think. For sure we have 4. Maybe more. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure we have 4 Canadians who are part of the crew. All right, moving on. We're gonna jump back to Super Famicoms. Super Famicoms for something that I love the book. Get to Montreal, Saru, says JT. I don't know that there's any shows there though. Is there in Montreal? I think the retro show is probably nowhere near you guys. I don't think. What's in Vegas too? A friend of mine owns a cool arcade in Vancouver. It's in California. Cool, that's awesome. What's in Vegas, Michelle? I'll be coming up to Canada later this year, says Brian. Yeah, I want to go. I've never been to Canada. I love to go to Canada. Anyway, the next one. This is a game that definitely did not leave Japan at all. This one is Araiguma Raskaru, or Rascal the Raccoon, is what it is. Technically, Araiguma is like red bear, but I guess it's the word for raccoon in Japanese. Rascal, he's so cute. Isn't he cute?
Good night, DC Redaya.
I got to eat his face in Japan. There was a Rascal pop-up shop in a bakery with a bunch of Rascal stuff, and I bought a bunch of Rascal stuff and so cute, man. He's so cute. I've read the book that this is based off of, the real book, called, what was it called? My Friend Rascal, I think? Or maybe just Rascal. And then I got these cool, like, little Rascal toys. Look at this one. Look how cute this is. I got this in Japan at the pop-up shop. And other ones I haven't built. He's a different one. I haven't built that one yet.
Want to show the bag?
But I did get... I went to a Rascal shop in Japan and got a bunch of Rascal stuff, which was really cool. And there's a bunch of random shit in here too, like weird stuff. But really cute. I enjoy Rascal. There's also Japanese animation, which I used to watch in Spanish. I used to watch this show in Spanish. Spain dubbed it in Spanish, and then it made the rounds around different Spanish countries. And we saw it on like those like pirated DVD things. In LA, there's a place called Los Callejones, which is, it just means like the alleys. And the alleys, they used to sell a bunch of like Spanish language anime and stuff in like clearly pirated stuff. But I had a Rascal DVD and I loved it. So cute. This game is adorable. It's super cute, and I'm doing a quick bits video. Jeff Allison already has dibs on the credit in this video for it, and GS Mikami, I think. So that one is the second wave, because I'm not done with the first wave of videos yet, but that's going to be the second wave of videos. He says, "Hell yeah, looks like one of those red pandas." It does. Oh, I remember those alleys. They're still there. You can still buy lots of cheap stuff. I'll go there. I'll get like a LA street dog and then go shopping. The last thing we bought there. What was the last thing we bought there? That hairdryer?
Yeah, the hairdryer, yeah.
From 2012. It still works.
Yes, it works.
Still works.
8 years.
Yeah, we bought it in early 2012. That hairdryer. The alleys are still going strong. Says Wreck-It Rens. I want to go. I haven't been back in a long time, but I would like to go. Alright, so, Saru Crew people, did anyone request anything else after Matt Tracker? Because this is the last track. I'm guessing no, huh?
No.
Alright, so, any Saru Crew people, if you want me to change the music, this is the last track on here, and it's almost over, so I'll go ahead and change it. I just bought the complete Gatchaman series, says Wreck-It Rens. Cool!
Super linked the t-shirt.
Saru Shop for everyone who wants a t-shirt. Very cool. Thank you so much for linking that. That's awesome, Super Boo. I really need to do that. I don't think about it like during the streams, but that's very awesome. But yes, you can get this shirt here, the Ruin Your Tokyo shirt, as well as a bunch of other stuff like FX Unit Yuki shirts, and the Super 16 shirt, which was the design of that book that I drew the cover for. And oh yeah, that's another thing that you $10 plus people get too, is after your third consecutive month, you get that Super Nintendo book. Where is that book, by the way? Because DC Redaya will get that book at some point as well. Okay, don't worry about it. Anyway, I drew a thing, and Hagen's Alley Books put it on a cover of one of their books. So that's also, that same book cover is a t-shirt design. But the $10 plus people get that book. A lot of you have already gotten that book, and other $10 people will be getting that book as well.
Someone said East Book 1 and 2. Intrigue Gaming.
Intrigue Gaming and Randrick want East music. Yes, East Book specifically East Book 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Oops, something went wrong. The search you entered was too short. All right, let's do East Book then. Stupid. Is this the? I'm hoping this is the PC Engine one. Sure is. Is this Final Subject to me? Is this missing the? Okay. I just wanted to make sure they had all the tracks that I wanted. They're all out of order on this one, but who cares? It doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter what order they're in. Very cool. All right, that Bleen competition. Is that the weekly one?
The Gachapon.
That's the next Gachapon. That's the next Gachapon that's happening at 10 o'clock. So make sure that you guys enter that if you want to go ahead and get a chance to win more stuff. JT says Eastbook 1 and 2, the real deal. Exited to try it on... Excited! I'm stupid. Sorry. Excited to try it on the Mini. Very cool. Yeah, I'm super excited for the Mini. Even though I have the system and all the games, I'm still excited for it because I'm excited for all the people who are going to jump into the hobby. You know, a lot of people are like, it's just going to make all the games more expensive. It's like, don't be a fucking gatekeeper. Like, don't be a gatekeeper. It's annoying. I don't like that attitude when people have that kind of attitude. It's like, when I was a kid, I had only 2 friends who were my turbo friends, and they were only my turbo friends because I persuaded them to get turbo duos, and they were my only friends that I knew that had them. And I wished I had more friends. Like, I could go to school and talk about like TurboGrafx and be like, oh my god, yeah, this game is so cool. But I didn't have that except for those 2 friends. Luckily, I went to junior high school with them. But in our high school days, like, we still played, but we all went to different schools. People who collect PC already know what's pricey and what's not. The Mini isn't going to change shit. I know, right? I don't think it should, but I don't know. Some people have that attitude, unfortunately. All right, let's go ahead and jump to the next one. Now, this series of games... Where's the other one? Where are you? I should have put these in some sort of order. Oh, shit, I lost the game. Damn it, and I can't get it. Can't get it because it's too far. It's too far! I was going to show you the other game. Okay, I guess I'll skip that one then. And I'll grab that last one from the floor. We'll make Jesse get it at some point.
I'll get it.
You don't have to get it now.
Okay.
That's something other. Alright, here's another series. These are digital pinball games. These never left. These are a series of games made by Kaze. They're digital pinball games. They're alright. They use like digitized graphics of real like renders, so, or actually I guess it would be pre-rendered. The pre-rendered graphics, pre-rendered boards. So this one actually uses pre-rendered and digitized graphics. It does both, but they're okay. They're not bad. I actually enjoy this one more, Necronomicon, than this one. But they're both made by the same company. They're called Kaze Games, and they're interesting pinball series that we're never going to get in America.
Rickarin says, I thought you were going to say, I persuaded them to be my friends.
I persuaded them. Here's a turbo duo, be my friends. Yeah, fucking right. I was poor as shit as a kid.
TK Engine says, the Mini will just introduce people to the world, to the little engine that can.
Yep.
Michelle says, someone told me that the Sand Eater for the Saturn comes out Saturn games will jump in price. It was dumb.
The Satiator... Is that out already? Is the Satiator out? Because if it is, I probably missed out on it because it's probably super sold out. Growing up, I never got to play a TG16. See, people like this, who Brian says he never got to play a TG16. A lot of people didn't get to play a TG16 growing up, so the Mini is a good thing for those people who wanted to jump into it, or thought about it, or just want to play some new games that they never played before, you know? Alright, we're gonna skip this because it's got that. Actually, it's almost done, never mind. No, it's not out. Oh, okay. I had a computer, no way we could afford a console. Yeah, I didn't have a computer growing up. I didn't get my first computer until I moved to Vegas. I was 18 when I got my first computer. That was my first computer. My first internet, my home internet was a Sega Saturn. That was my home internet. It was called the Sega Saturn Netlink, and I had a browser by Planet Web. And I remember having to go on the internet with a company called Pacific Bell, and I needed to enter like the DNS for Pacific Bell's DNS to get online. And I remember people picking up the phone and knocking me off the internet, or getting a phone call and being knocked off the internet. So I would never give my phone number to anybody just because I didn't want them to knock me offline, fuckers. Level 1 Online, he says, yo, Saru, what's up, Level 1 Online? How you doing, man?
What's up?
Parents wanted me to learn not to play games. Little did they know. How funny. Giveaway. We did one giveaway, Kitsune-sama. We're doing one more.
15 minutes.
In 15 minutes, we're going to do another one. But we did one just a little bit ago.
Take a look at for you. There it is.
That's the next giveaway. So go ahead and enter that if you would like.
Intrigue Gaming says, I only played the real PC Engine until recently. You've gotten a lot of people into PC Engine recently.
Who?
You.
Oh, yeah. And that's what I feel that like the PC Engine Mini could do, is it could get a lot, or TurboGrafx Mini can get a lot of people into the system that didn't know about it, you know. And then I don't believe that they're necessarily going to go out and start buying like real hardware, but at least they get to play. They get to play the games. My mother hated the fact that I love video games and did everything in her power to keep me from them. Oh, that's shitty. My parents didn't give a shit about that, which was good because I would have been pissed. I'd get like shit from them, but they didn't care. They would still help me get the stuff. And being a child of divorce, I used that a lot to my advantage for stuff. Some manipulative little shit. I was a pirate back in the day. Oh yeah, I got when the PlayStation 1 and Saturn days. Oh man, I got lots of pirated stuff through BBS and stuff. Remember when we did the interviews? Sorry, this is the reason I couldn't answer that one. Oh, okay, interesting, very interesting. But yes, I knew all about your mom and all that. I have a friend that collects TG16. TG16 is expensive to collect for. Nowadays, it's easier to jump into the... I know, here's a song. We gotta listen to the song. Sorry, I gotta listen to this. Alright, you belong on this side. Alright. Moving on. Actually, before I do, let's see if I can find it on this end. You guys enjoy this track of my favorite game of all time, by the way. I'm sure a lot of you people knew this, but this is my favorite game of all time. Eastbook 1 and 2. I like those claps, the high claps. Hear them high claps? Hear them high claps? Alright, I was trying to look for advanced VG for the PC Engine, but I don't know where it's at. But that is the next... Whoops, what was that? That was the webcam. Getchpon cam fell. Whoa. Sorry, Getchpon cam. Let's move you somewhere where you won't fall. Alright. Next game in this games that never... or series that never made it outside of Japan. I was about to say Eastbooks. Yep, Eastbooks 1 and 2. Favorite game of all time. Eastbooks 1 and 2 is the reason I got into TurboGrafx 16. Was Eastbook 1 and 2. And the first time I ever saw Eastbook 1 and 2 was the Japanese PC Engine version being played in a place called Pony Toy Go Round in Yaohan Plaza in Los Angeles around 1990, late 1990. There was no sound. I had no idea what I was in for when I actually bought the TurboGrafx CD. But in 1991, I ended up getting the TurboGrafx 16, and then I later on got the TurboGrafx CD in 1992. I got a used TurboGrafx CD for just a little under $100, for around $100. I don't remember. It was maybe 100 in tax, because my friend's dad had to give us the money for the tax. I didn't have the money for it, and he ended up paying for it. Of course, Saru has done videos and a stream about East as well. I did. That's right. I did do the East stream. I forgot about that. I need to do more East streams and play the rest of the games, shouldn't I? Like East 3 and then East 4. Yeah, or we can do Ultra Felgana. I was going to do like the classic ones first, 1, 2, and 3, and then jump to the new ones, like Ultra Felgana and Origin. But anyhow, sorry, next series that never came out of Japan is the Variable Geo series. This was a hentai game introduced to PCs, and then they cleaned it up and added a really cool story for the PC Engine version, which I couldn't find. But this is a Saturn version of Part 1 right here, and then this is Advanced Variable Geo 2 on the PlayStation 1. This is my favorite all-female fighting game right here. Is this one right here. Favorite all-female fighting game. It used to be the Asuka game, but this one here plays so good. So good. But I have this one. I have the big box Saturn version somewhere. I have all of the console releases for Variable Geo. And I love it. I love the music. I love the characters. I love the girls. I did videos on both Part 1 on the PC Engine and a quick bits of this one. So if you want to check out what this game is like, make sure you go to my channel and check it out. Check out the videos. If someone could link them, that would be awesome. If someone could link those videos. We need to add a couple more mods, I think. We need a couple more active mods and remove some of the inactive ones. Alright, let's lower this just a little bit. TGL! Yes, TGL did a good job with their take on variable geo.
Keyboard Kitty Cat says, well, I'm following DC Redaya too. I'm heading to sleep. Good night.
Oh, you guys are gonna. Good night, DC Redaya, and good night, Keyboard Kitty Cat. Thank you guys so much for stopping in. I really appreciate it. Here's all. There we go. All right, thank you guys so much for stopping in. I really appreciate it. Really, really appreciate it. I vote for Michelle as a mod, says Brian Frober. Maybe. Maybe. The only thing with Michelle is that she likes to poke me sometimes with stuff that I'm like, I don't want to talk about that. But that's no reason why she shouldn't be mod. Maybe we'll have people vote in the Saru crew, actually. So maybe we'll have a thing in the Saru crew asking people about being mods. I do mod things. Just Rover is a mod here. Oh, look at all the mods at once, like typed in. We have Intrigue Gaming, Ooh Billy,
Me.
Super Boo, and a Fluffs.
Who's me?
A poll. Yeah, maybe we can do a poll. Michelle says, I promise I won't do that. Because I'll be like, oh, blah, blah, blah. That's not true, Saru. No, that's not what happened, Saru. I'm mostly making fun. Mostly. I lurk mostly. Says, ooh, Billy. And Super Boo. Super Boo, he's been awesome. For the most part. Super Boo. Alright, let's go ahead and jump into some more games. Now, this one, oh, give me that. Is there a Super Famicom game over there? Can you hand me that? There's over there, there's like a monitor. See if there's a Super Famicom.
There's only trunk there.
Oh, that's weird. Under the, there's stuff over there. See that where the Tim Tams and that stuff is at?
Oh, I see.
Okay, hand me that, because I'm gonna talk about that one next. Yeah, thank you. This one's actually Jeff Allison's.
Yeah, we need to ship out. We'll ship out his stuff.
Well, I can't. I need to do this video. I'm just now doing captures of this one, but I'm sure I already showed you what this game was. But the next one is based on an anime. It's a series that never left Japan. That is the Ghost Sweeper Mikami series. This cartridge is actually belongs to Jeff Allison. He sent it to me so that I can do a quick bits video on this game because I didn't own it, but our mail center lost it, so I had to buy another copy, and then they found his copy. So now I have a copy, but you know what? This game is awesome. So I've never played the Super Famicom one before. I played it for the first time on the final Famicom Friday that we did, when we did the Super Famicom stream. That was the first time ever I played the Super Famicom one, and I loved it. But I love this series too. It's a really good series. Now, GS Mikami on the PC Engine. This one isn't straight up action game. Super fun, highly recommended. Highly recommended. Now this one is not. This one is like hard battle / adventure game. This one follows the events on the anime pretty closely, particularly one arc of the anime. Pretty closely, and you could actually watch this anime on YouTube. I've tried to get Jesse to watch it a billion times, but I don't think he's into this. But Pokemon, he said Pokemon. But I'm rewatching the series again for a third time because I've never finished it. I've always gotten to like the last 10 episodes, and then something happens. I never finish the series, so I'm rewatching it again from the beginning because it's been years since I've watched it, and I like it. I enjoy Ghost Sweeper Mikami a lot. And this is one game that definitely didn't come out of Japan because we don't have the series in America. So that would be a good reason why it didn't make it out here. Can you put this back up there?
Damn it, Jesse, watch it.
I know! I'm trying to get it. He won't watch it. He refuses to. Like, well, because every time I turn it on, you'll like... Yup, he does that. So there's some things where he just doesn't... It just doesn't like... It doesn't... I guess it's because like it's like girls and mini skirts or whatever. I'm guessing it's not his cup of tea, but I freaking love it. I love it. It's so good. It's so good.
No, usually when you start watching it, I'm doing something else.
Sure.
Sure, Jan.
Sure, Jan. Sure, Jan.
is too busy eating snacks and playing Pokemon.
And playing Pokemon.
Hell
Exactly.
yes.
That is 100.
I'll be right back.
Who said that?
Look at it.
Billy?
Ooh, Billy.
100% Ooh Billy. That is 100% him.
I'm playing Pokemon right now.
I started watching. He was playing Pokemon. He's got a Switch. He's playing Pokemon. He's not kidding. He's got that right now.
Gordon says, I just woke up when I heard anime.
Michelle says, catch any new shinies. Do you play Pokemon, Michelle? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I caught a couple.
All right.
Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go
Sorry, I didn't know you were
I
gonna
don't want to bore you guys with my
keep
Pokemon
talking.
talk.
No, you can. Go ahead.
It's all good. No.
There's other people who like Pokemon here.
Just,
Brian
you know,
Sibley likes
there's
Pokemon.
a new event that's happening.
What's happening?
This new Pokemon, not new Pokemon, but it's a raid.
It's a Pokemon raid.
Talks electricity. It's called.
Brian says, speaking of Pokemon, is Go even a thing anymore?
Yep.
I think so. I think they still do like events and stuff. We have friends who still play it, so I'm pretty sure. I don't know how popular it is nowadays, but definitely whatchamacallit? The thing with that stuff does.
I actually
all
can't
things.
post any more of those things.
What?
For some reason, Facebook's not letting me.
Oh yeah.
I feel like someone reported me because one night I post like 10 in a row.
They probably thought you were spamming.
Yeah, so they're like, "Oh, you can't post anymore."
spam, you
son of a you.
You motherfucker. Mother. Where are my... Sorry. I don't know if you guys saw my ass or not, but I was trying to find...
I think I'm at like 42 shinies.
Shinies. Super shiny. Very shiny.
Alright, let me post. I
Alright.
tried getting into Pokemon and ended up giving my games away.
Which one?
Entry Gaming. Yeah, he gave them to me.
Oh yeah, Jesse got his Pokemon. Pokemon! 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 Oh well, I can't find the other one. But one of the games, another series that, or actually this one I'm going to talk about in the second segment of games that we did get, but games from the series that we did not get here. So right now we're still doing games that didn't come out here in any iteration. Choaniki, this is one that definitely did not come out here.
Oh, it's a good game.
This is actually an excellent game, even though this cover is like weird, right? But like the game itself is really good. Like it's a good game. Graphics are good. The music in this is excellent. I love this composer. I don't remember his name, but the composer for this series is so good. And I love it. I love this game. It's like crazy homoerotic, right? And like they're even like looking for like some sort of holy protein or something like that. But see, kids, steroids shrink them. But I don't think we got any of the games. Yeah. We actually did, but I'm gonna get to that in a bit here. Banana hammock, says Brian. But yes, this game here. Do the muscle. Do the muscle. So good. So good, this game. So good, you guys. It's super good. Highly recommend it if you have a PC Engine. I recommend getting it. Banana hammocks aside, it's still a good game. Koji Hayama was the composer. Yes, Koji Hayama. Thank you, Matt Tracker. Matt Tracker is like the soundtrack aficionado, Japanese PC game connoisseur, like retro Japanese PC. We love Choaniki games here. It says Light Up X. They're good. They're good games. They're all good games. All the Choaniki games. That one's my favorite, though. Choaniki. I have both of the PC Engine ones, but that one is definitely my favorite one. All right, we're gonna move through these quickly so that we can get to this other segment because it's already 10 o'clock. Pukumpa. This one is another series, or not a series. This is a game that didn't come out in America in any iteration. It's a puzzle game. Cute anime girls. If you like, like the whole like anime girl animation puzzle game, jumping around, blah blah blah. This one is a fun game. I enjoy this game. It's a lot of fun. Pukumpa. All right, more Sega Saturn. Another Sega Saturn game that never came out in the U.S. That was... Whoa! Ooh, Billy just ordered $9.99. He says, Jesse, shoot it. All right, Jesse. Jesse's got to do it. Jesse's got to do the shot. Which one do you want? You want to Fuck it, we'll give you the vodka.
Yeah.
Oh, you should bring the other sojus
Oh,
too.
shit, Your expensive game, pal.
I know. That's what I'm saying. That's why these boxes are important for that. All right, we'll leave that
Wait,
here.
what do you want me to do?
Just in here. We're gonna pour you some of the vodka. Vodka, because this one's probably, I don't know what this is. I don't know.
I'm just
Jesse.
short, by the way.
Just
That's my height. Just
yeah. He's about 3'2".
like 3'2".
All right, he's gonna do it out of the Mega Man. Mega Man.
Ready?
Mega Man.
It's for you, Billy.
For ooh Billy. Here.
Holy crap.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's dying.
Whew.
I thought it was pretty smooth.
Oh,
A little burn, but oh, did you want to chase it with some? Oh, you have
I
water.
already got. Oh.
Dying. Yeah, he's
I know.
choking the fuck out. It went down the wrong hole. That's what she said. All right.
Okay.
Oh, that game, that TK engine, Pukumpa. Something about girls. I don't know what it says. I don't know I can't do the kanjis. I'm a dunce. Saru's a dunce.
Why do I have your phone?
But I like this girl here. She's cute. Right here, this girl. I love this hair. I love that kind of hair on girls, anime girls. All right. Here's another one that came out on the Sega Saturn. I recently did a quick bits a quick bits video
That's what she said.
of this one. But I also did a review on this one, but you can barely hear my voice. That was back when I didn't really project a whole lot, you know. Now that I talk a lot, I project a lot more. TK Engine says quick dicks. Everyone's saying that. Kanime is here. What's up, Kanime? I haven't seen you here today or in a while. Where have you been? Kanime. Was he? Oh, I guess I missed Kanime.
He also has a list, wants another, blah.
Let's go. Let's go.
Already drunk. No, I'm just kidding. The music request for Ninja Turtles Time in,
Do it quicks.
so it's, Turtles in Time, and, Michelle is, Sakura Tyson.
For what? What are you talking about?
Music request.
Oh, music requests. All right, we can jump to the next one. Let's hear one more track of East, and we're gonna listen to this one because it's my favorite.
Entry Games is quick dicks. I have that problem too.
Quick dicks.
I got everyone's. Oops.
Anyhow, this quick bits video of Astra Superstars. I did this, a video of this. It's a really good game. Never left Japan. Super expensive now. So if you didn't buy it, if you're looking for a good fighting game and you have $150 to spend, then it's a good game. All right, Gachapon. Oh yeah, we're doing. Is it regular Gachapon time?
Yep.
Oh shit! All my games got pushed away.
Oh crap! I'm sorry.
Randrick.
Move your drink.
Oh, this one's closed. Yeah, you have to move that one carefully because it's all sliding. It's one of those games I own both Saturn and STV cart for. Which game? What are we talking about? What are we talking about here? I'm so lost. Gachapon, yes, says Mrs. Light Up. Ooh, Billy doing 9. He says quick dick shots. Fucking Ooh, Billy. Okay, we'll do a shot. Thank you, Ooh, Billy. First I'm like, fucking Ooh, Billy. Thank you, Ooh, Billy. That's funny though. All right, let's do a shot. I guess we can do.
I'll do one too.
We'll do one. What do we want to do? Bring the other stuff. Bring the other. I want to do a shot of the other flavors. Quick Dicks 2020, Manhole 2019. Oh no! Yeah, that's right. Manhole was 2019's hashtag, right? Now it's Quick Dicks 2020. Sweet. I wonder what will be next year's thing. I'm gonna drink a shot of this. It's good. This one is, what is this one? 13%? 15%. And the other one is pineapple. We'll leave this one here, but I do want to do the citron one. This one is good. What do you want to do? What do you want to do?
Give me the.
Oh, something just happened. Oh no, that's Billy's thing. It's just late.
It's late.
Why is it so late?
I don't know.
Super chats are late.
Give me the pineapple one.
Pineapple? Okay. We'll do...
Yeah, that's right there. Just give me the Sonic one.
Sonic the Hedgehog. You had your own Sonic one.
I know.
Where
I
is
want
it?
that one, though.
No.
It's okay.
That was mine. Fuck you.
Just give
All
it
right,
to
here we
me.
go. All right, what was the next? Who wanted the next
it's right
music?
here. Never mind, I found it.
Who wanted the next
Keep
music?
your shitty.
Oh man, Quick Dick's double says. So I don't. Whoever Quick Dick's double is it? All right, let's do. Oh, there it is. Yeah, he's got a tails ass up tails. This was his. Tails is ass up. All right. What was the next music pick? We're sitting here in silence.
Time. The Ninja Turtles. Turtles in Time.
Turtles in Time. Pizza Power. What was the song? Pizza saucers, pure delight. Pizza Power. Because everything's gonna be alright. No, that's reshelled. That's the remake. Nobody gives a shit about that game. Where's the...
Turtles in Time.
There it
it
is.
is, the last one. Oh.
Yes!
Okay.
Here's the song. It's probably just instrumental, huh? Yeah. No, that's not even the right song. I guess they couldn't get it. They couldn't do Pizza Power. They did the original one. All right, so I'm gonna do a shot of the Citron. I'm gonna do it in this cool Mega Man shot glass because Mega Man. Wow, this shot glass is huge. I imagine. All right, you ready to do pineapple?
Ready?
All right. Hold on, you gotta get in the shot, bitch. All right, cheers. Thanks to Ooh Billy and Quick Dick Supreme.
This one tastes pretty good.
Oh man, these are super good. I love these. Who does this? Oh, they're different brands though. I put the wrong. This lid goes on this one. This one's the Citron. Citron. Cheers, y'all. We're gonna get drunk.
Oh, so someone donated another $10, right?
Yeah. So we
Okay.
did. Well, yeah. I have to do another one.
Well, I'll
you
do
can do
another one,
another
too.
one.
I'll do it with you.
What did you do? Pineapple?
I'm doing the
Whatever that one is.
Soju.
Alright, I'm gonna do pineapple.
Korean sake.
I'm gonna do.
Oh shit! Overfilled it.
Whoa.
Whoops.
Alright.
Oh well, who cares?
Slight tap.
Alright.
Oh,
Oh,
you're getting
shit.
this fucking everywhere, you drunk bitch. Here, cheers.
Sure.
Cheers. Oh, man,
that
these
one's
are so
smooth.
Mm-hmm.
The sake ones are smooth.
All the soju are smooth except the one we got. I have not had a soju that wasn't smooth except for that one that tasted like rubbing alcohol. And even though it was only 15%, it tasted like it had way more. That just means it was cheap and disgusting. We finished that one though.
JT says, I wish you could try the watermelon one.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, the watermelon.
The watermelon one is so good. We have pineapple and citron. The watermelon one was the one that we had labeled manhole, and we drank because everyone kept picking. We labeled them. One was Ruin Your Tokyo and one was manhole, and everyone wanted me to drink out of the manhole, so we went through the watermelon one really quick. Hashtag Quick Dicks made me a father, says John.
All right, got your on.
But I bet you that was the best 30 seconds, right? Best 30 seconds ever. Hashtag Quick Dicks vodka win. Says Michelle Mayhem. Alright, let's go ahead and jump to the rest of the games because we still got a lot, man. Well, I'm just going to start going through them quickly. Alright, this one. PC Engine. Fawcett Amour. Pretty decent action game. Super expensive nowadays, but this game is a great game. It's a good game. Good game on the PC Engine. A lot of fun. It's hard. It gets hard really quick. Never came out here. Now, let's talk about a series that never made it out here. Also started off on the PC Engine. That is the Galaxy Fräulein Yuna series. This one eventually got an anime. It got ported to other stuff. The sequel came out on the Saturn and the PS3, Galaxy Fräulein Yuna 3. Mika Kitaka is the artist. He's one of my favorite artists as well. Shisa Yokoyama voices Yuna. She is the voice of Sakura from Sakura Taisen. She is also the voice of Yuna, Chisa Yokoyama. And Chisa Yokoyama is also in the new Sakura Taisen. I won't tell you who she plays because that's a total spoiler. But I love this series. I have it on the PCFX. I have all the animes. I have one of the laser discs. Or I had one of the laser discs. I don't know what happened to it. I lost a bunch of laser discs and moves and stuff. Love this series. Really good. Really good series. on the PC Engine. I enjoy it a lot, like a lot. Put the PC Engines here. Put these Saturn games back there. Alright, another PC Engine game. This one, of course, tons of PC Engine games didn't make it out to America, right? But I only pulled out the ones that are very, mean something to me. This one, Kiaidan 00. This one, the PC Engine by Alpha System and Riot put this one together. Excellent shooter. Excellent. I love this game. And it's so good. I've beaten it once. It's so hard. When you get to the end, it's super hard. I beat this game once. I've never been able to beat it again. Super hard. Excellent game. I also did a quick bits video on this game. Make sure to check it out. I guarantee you it will, if you're a fan of shoot 'em ups, shooters, it'll interest you. For sure. Definitely check it out. Alright, next series. This one is indeed a series that never came out in America. That is Flash Hiders. Flash Hiders got a Super Famicom iteration called Battle Tycoon. It's basically the same game with added characters. I still enjoy this one more. I'm sorry, I'm choking. Give me 1 second.
Sorry.
I'm like, oh, I'm choking, I'm sorry. He's like, ah! Nexter hard? No. Nexter is probably the hardest game I've played as far as shooters goes. Can never hear quick bits the same. I know, now everyone's gonna think quick dicks all the time, right? Is that gonna be, oh my god, are you guys gonna start using the hashtag whenever I release a quick dicks? A quick bits, whenever I release a quick bits video, is that like the hashtag that you guys are gonna use in the comments? People, it's gonna confuse people too. They're gonna be like, what the hell is hashtag quick dicks? We'll probably have to use DIX though. Yeah, there you go. There's the hashtag. There's the hashtag. Hashtag quick dicks, says Michelle. Apparently. But yes, we are not. We are now quick dicks. Yep, I'm gonna use it, says Michelle.
YouTube are gonna be like, what the hell?
Yeah, they're gonna be like, what the fuck is this hashtag? For having tongue twisted yourself into saying dicks rather than pics. It's quick. What is it now? Quick bits. Quick bits. You asked for it, says Michelle. Anyhow, Flash Hiders, excellent series. Really good fighting game mechanics for a 1994 game. Highly recommend either version is fine, Super Famicom or PC Engine. They're both cheap. They're both like $25, $30 games, so they're not bad for what they are, especially. But I do enjoy it. I did a quick bits video of it. Definitely check it out. Check it out if you like that kind of game. Lupin has a bunch of games as well. I don't know what the hell I did with the other one. It's going to show up here eventually. But I have more Lupin games. I have 3 of them. This is based on an anime, but none of the games came out here as far as I know. If they did, then this belongs on this stack here, which I'm going to talk about next, which is the games that did get a release here, but that might actually be like, that might have to be a show for next week, to be honest. We're taking forever, but yes, this did get a bunch of games here. But it didn't come out here in America. Gachapon! Time for Gachapon. It's Gachapon time. Alright, did you already paste the Quick Bits playlist? Hint, hint. Ah, awesome. Intrigue Gaming. That is very cool. Thank you so much for linking that playlist. Yes, you can watch all the playlists there, and you can probably watch them all in less than an hour, because my Quick Bits videos are all like 3 minutes. None of them are more than 5 minutes. So, if you want to check those out, that's a quick way to check out a bunch of videos in a very short amount of time, because they're all really short videos. They're very easy to watch, digestible videos. I think the alcohol's already affecting me. Videos that you can watch really quickly. Alright, here's another game series that actually belongs in this stack. Another puzzle game. This one never came out here. This came out on PlayStation 1 and Saturn. The Saturn cover is way better. That is called, what is this called? Something puzzle game, Mogia. Mogia by Virgin. And I don't know who the actual developer's name is. Virgin just published it. This game is a fun game. It does require math because you do use Japanese denominations stack the stuff together. So if you've played Money Idol Exchanger, this is like Money Idol Exchanger, but instead of pulling money and throwing the money back up, the money falls down like standard puzzle game. But if you like Money Idol Exchanger and that whole mathematical putting money denominations together to make other denominations, you would enjoy this game. It's a lot like Money Idol Exchanger. Saturn. Okay, here it is. Here's the other Lupin game. This one is a 3D like action game. This is the one. Whoa! Vodka almost fell over. This vodka bottle is so tall that I keep like almost knocking it over. All right, back to PC Engine. This one here is what are you called? Hiho Densetsu Kurisu no Boken. This is the Legend of the Treasures, or Treasure Legend, Chris, the Adventure of Chris. And it's about the daughter of an archaeologist who is, later finds out a bunch of shit. I guess, I don't know, did her dad die or something? I don't remember what the story is to this. All I know is that she's an archaeologist chick, and the cover was drawn by a familiar artist whose name I can't remember anymore, but did other video game art as well.
Retro Game Survivor said, I'm surprised there wasn't a Lupin game for the PC Engine.
I know, right? Like, very surprising. Tiki Engine says, Yo Gae is the kanji you were trying to figure out for Mojiya Saturn game. Oh, okay. Well, now I know. Very cool, thank you. Yeah, TK Engine knows all the kanjis. He's the kanji computer. Very good for you too, Michelle. Oh, okay. Alright. Next, God, a bunch of Saturn. It's like I left all the Saturn games. I talked about this series, earlier. The Asuka series never came out of Japan. I really like it. Satoshi Urushihara, I think so. And actually, Chris Tang, I thought it was Satoshi Urushihara, but now I'm not so sure. I think it's someone who draws a lot like him. But I think, I don't know. It might be Satoshi Urushihara. Satoshi Urushihara was like Plastic Little and Langrisser. Langrisser was all the games that he drew the art for. And I thought that this artist was also Satoshi Urushihara, but I don't think it is. I'm not sure. I'll try to figure it out who the artist was. But for the longest time, I used to think it was Satoshi Urushihara, and somebody else told me it wasn't. So I don't know. I don't know what's right anymore. Because I was like, oh yeah, this is right. And somebody was like, no, it's not bad. It was like on a live stream, I think. I don't remember when it was. Protein says, ooh, Billy. That's right. Alright, we gotta do the gachapon. Let's get all this alcohol out of here. All the shot glasses out of here. Oh,
who's ready for gachapon?
Who's ready for gachapon? Did y'all enter into the gachapon thing?
Yep.
I have an Urushihara book in the living room. I just have to check. Ooh, maybe if... Maybe. I'm not sure. I'm not sure who does the art. I always thought it was Satoshi Urushihara. Somebody was like, no, you're wrong. So, I don't know. I don't know, but, oh, we don't know which gachapon machine yet, huh?
No, not yet.
Alright, here we go. Let's go!
Winner.
Oh! Who was the next game, the game music, by the way?
It was Michelle. She asked for Sakura Tyson.
Sakura Tyson. Alright, so we have... These tracks are really short. We'll just play the rest of these.
Alright, I'm gonna name the winner.
The winner is...
Tuxedo Mask 23.
Tuxedo Mask 23. That's a new name I haven't heard before. Tuxedo Mask 23. Are you here with us? Here. No, we're just... The Turtles in Time music, that's just playing. That's somebody chose... Who chose Turtles in Time, by the way?
It was Kaname.
Kaname.
Yeah,
Who is that, lol? I don't know. I don't know who that is. But they got a minute or two.
You have to use your real YouTube name. It has to be the same as the YouTube name. So
Yep.
if you put your wrong YouTube name, you won't get it.
Yeah, so it has to be,
So this is if you put YouTube name on the Glean link.
Oh, he's here. He says Tuxedo Mask 23. He says, here I am. All right, Tuxedo Mask 23, you are the winner. I assume you are new to the whole gachapon thing, so let me explain. You have to pick a number between 1 and 4. You get 4 coins. The prize that you get is based on the coin that you pick. So if you pick number 4, you get number 4, and so on and so forth. And then, of course, Patreon people get to pick whichever ones they want. So which one is this? Was Patreon? This one's not Patreon, right? This is general. Yeah, this one fits way more balls. Why don't we have more balls in there with more prizes, like other prizes?
Because we don't have any more balls. We need 5 more balls.
We're out of balls? Oh, yeah, because we have 2 machines now. We need more balls. We need balls, guys! Alright, let's go ahead and move you up here. Move you up here. Let's move this mouse so that they can see.
You don't have to like crap.
Yeah.
Alright. He picks number 3.
Number 3, excellent.
Stuff more balls in there. This fits more balls. Fits way more balls. Oh my.
Yeah. This one fits lots of balls. Balls, 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 balls. A lot of balls.
Alright, he picks number 3.
Number 3. Alright, so let's go ahead and switch to the Gachapon cam right now. So, welcome. Alright, let's move that mouse out of the way. There we go. Let's get going. We're just going to do this quickly here. Number 1. Oh, wait. Where is he? Does it show in the Gleam if they're from North America?
Yeah, they're from North America.
Okay, yeah. Because if they're not from North America, obviously we do the $5 gift. Alright, here we go. Ball number 1. Ball number 1 is... Oh, it's got a paper in it. That's going to be a big prize of some sort.
You see?
Sure is.
That's the big winner.
That's the big prize. Number 1 was... Big prize. Alright, let's see what number 2 is. Alright, let's see. Coin number 2. Number 2. Let's see what is in number 2. This one's pretty smooth. You just gotta shove the coin in there. But it's pretty
Sometimes
smooth.
the ball gets stuck. So
Oh, does it?
like, kind of
You gotta just like fist this area, right?
Yeah.
Alright, ball number 2. Ball number 2 is whatever the... Oops, my hands are late. Ball number 2 is a Dragon Ball Gachapon. This is... I don't know who this character is. Some purple-haired guy. Or yellow-haired guy? I don't know.
To show them all because he's not...
Yeah, I have to show them all. Alright, number 3. Let's hope for something good for number 3. Here we go. Number 3.
Fist and balls out, says Jeff.
Fist and balls. Alright. Number 3 is a Luigi with a vacuum. What is this? Like, is this the Luigi from Luigi's Mansion?
I think it's Luigi's Mansion.
Oh, it is. It's Luigi's Mansion Luigi. You have to put him together. Let's see what number 4 would have been. Let's check out number 4 really quick. Number 4 was that arms thing, so nothing cool. Alright, let's go ahead and show what those prizes were. Really quick here. Coins, we got coins. We got coins, yes. Alright, and was that the last Gachapon today?
Yeah, that was the last
Yeah, we did a lot of Gachapon today, huh? Because we did
2.
We did 2 today. We did instant. We did weekly. Oh! If we hit 50 likes, we do one more Gachapon. We're at 39. We might be able to. I don't know if we can do it in less than an hour, though.
We'll see.
So if you hadn't hit that like button and you want to see another Gachapon, there's one more Gachapon opportunity. If we hit 40 likes, right now we have
50 likes.
I'm sorry, 50 likes. Right now we have 41 likes. We're trying to get 50. If we do hit 50 likes, we will do, we got like 45 minutes. Yeah, so we might be able to do it in 45 minutes. Es posible. Es posible. Just hit, says Brian. Cool. All right. Yeah, and like I said, if we hit 50, we'll do one more. We'll do one more instant Gachapon. Gachapon. Very cool. All right, moving on. Moving on.
We're gonna send an email right now to the guy, Tuxedo Max.
Okay, Tuxedo Mask 23. We're gonna send you an email right now confirming that you did. Oh, we didn't show. I didn't show. I'm stupid. Here, hold on. Let me go back to my regular camera. I just started talking. So this is which he said number 3. This is what you're getting. You're getting this Luigi. You gotta build him. He's like a Kinect's thing, but it's from what is that called? Luigi's Mansion, I guess. Oh, he's got a bunch of parts. So I'm not gonna build him. He's got a lot of parts. I'll let you build him when you get it. Here you go. This one's for the Gachapon. For that person. Michael is awesome. Says liked. Very cool. We got 44. 44. What do they win? The Luigi's Mansion Kinect's thing. Yeah, those are cool. Those Connect things are cool.
Yeah, they are pretty cool.
Hey, how weird is that? That the other one was the Yoshi.
Right?
Both prizes that people claimed today were those Connect things. Man, I wonder if we can get any more. They didn't have any more, huh?
What?
The people where we got those
We
things.
still have a lot.
Oh, do we?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We have more, I guess. Okay, cool. Yeah, those are cool. Those Mario ones. Those are neat.
I did it.
You did it. You put them together.
Yeah.
All right, here Jesse put them together. I guess. Here's what he looks like put together. It's from Luigi's Mansion. He looks like a little like Lego man, kind of, but bigger. I see 47. Wow, 47 already. Here you go.
If we get 50, we'll do the last at the end of the stream.
And he has Luigi's Mansion on the GameCube. That's cool. 48. Yeah, I still see. He did it wrong. Oh, yeah, the hose. I think the hose is wrong.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. I think so. Confirmed it was Urushihara. Sent you a link on FB.
There.
See? I knew it was. I
I did
said.
it.
Oh, here we go. There we go. Cool. That looks great. I knew it was Satoshi Urushihara, and I said it on a live, and I don't remember which live it was, and someone was like, blah, blah, blah. I don't remember, but I was like, yeah, it's the Langrisser guy. Alright. Alright, let's move on. Moving on. What was the other music choice, by the way? Because I think there's one more track, and that's it. Sakura Tyson. Okay, so we'll listen to the last Turtles track, and then we'll move on. He gives good hose, says Brian. He lays down the hose. We at 47. Yep, I see 47 on my end. Alright, let's get back to some Sega Saturn. This one by Technosoft. We talked about a Technosoft game earlier. That was Kyutenkai. This one is Neketsu Oyako, or Hot-Blooded Parent and Child, is a literal translation. It'll often be translated as Hot-Blooded Family, which is pretty much the same thing. It's a beat 'em up by Technosoft. It's really good. I enjoy it. Never came out here. Really great. It was a PS1 launch game. This came out on Saturn later. They did a lot of things better for the Saturn version that I liked. Okay. Next, more Saturn. Here is. Oh no, you belong in this pile over here. You belong in this pile. You belong to the moon. This one is based on a manga that only had like 3 books, but for some reason they thought that was enough to make a game, and they did. And that is Soko Setokai, Sonic Council. I also did a Quick Bits video on this one as well. Intrigue Gaming did link the playlist for the Quick Bits. You can find this game in there. I like this game a lot. It plays super good. It plays really good. One Girl even has like an Akuma-like thing. And GameEst has a credit in this, which they oversaw the game as far as like what it needs to be a good fighting game, I guess. I don't know. But it's originally based on a manga that has 3 volumes. I have 2 of those volumes. And it's good. I like it. I enjoy it. Definitely check out that Quick Bits video for it. I show 50. We're at 50. We're at 50 likes, y'all.
And 1 dislike.
And 1 dislike. Very cool. Very cool. All right, let me get through these games really quick here. The next.
We'll do it at the end.
Yeah, we'll do it at the end. We got it, says Juan Castillo. Yes, we did. We got it.
What's the last one?
We got it. All right. Next game, and these are both some games that are now pretty up there in terms of price. This one never came out here. This is based on an anime series called Zeiram, the animation. Iria being the main character. This game is called Hyper Iria. This one is now one of the more rare games on the Super Nintendo, I think, or Super Famicom, at around like $300 now, I think, is what this one's going for. And oh, they do have Pizza Power. This is Pizza Power. Something, something, something. I don't remember the words of this song. But Pizza Power! Anyway, yes, expensive game. Expensive game on the Super Famicom. Super Famicom, expensive. Flying Saucers, Pure Delight. Pizza Power. Garlic bread. Garlic bread. I love garlic bread. That does sound good. Don't put any ideas in our heads, Michelle. We're gonna want to eat it. Dislikes affect the viewer, not the creators. People don't realize that. Oh yeah, we're back down to 49 already. That's weird. 48 now. Okay, well, we'll see what we have at the end then. We'll see. All right. Anyway, last one in the pile of games that never came out here. That one is Ginga Fuke Densetsu. I keep getting them confused. This one is Ginga Fuke Densetsu Sapphire. Or Galaxy Space Police Sapphire. Also illustrated by Mika Akitaka. And I love this game, man. I love this game so much. And it's great. And everyone dies. It's awesome. It's an excellent game. Love the artwork. I love everything about it.
Chris says you can only use that for 1 more month.
Use what?
I don't know. Zuru says garlic knots. Oh, sounds good.
What are we using? For what? Use what for?
Yeah.
Announced for US TurboGrafx Mini. Oh yeah, the Sapphire. I'm dumb. So freaking good. Oh my god, pizza place near me has cinnamon knots. Ooh, that sounds good. Where are you at? Still 50 here. That's weird. It's showing 48 for me.
49 for
49
me.
now.
And 2 dislikes.
49 and 2 dislikes. So it has to be the likes, even though I do appreciate the dislikes as well, because I would rather that somebody interact than no interaction at all. But anyway, we'll see what we have after I'm done with this stack. So this next stack here, this is the stack of games that did get an iteration in America, but these are the ones that didn't come out here. Now, the first ones I want to talk about are the Yu Yu Hakusho games. Now, we did get Yu Yu Hakusho games for the Game Boy Advanced and PlayStation 1. I'm sorry, PlayStation 2 and 3? I don't know. I know for sure PlayStation 2 and Game Boy Advance. Game Boy Advance had a couple Yu Yu Hakusho games. These are Yu Yu Hakusho, the first game. I have all of them on the Super Famicom, but I just grabbed the first one and the last one. Based on an anime. This one is a weird, like, I don't even know what the hell kind of battle system it is. It's called Visual Battle. I don't know. It's dumb. I don't like it. But this one is a fighting game. This fighting game is really good. I like this one. It's the best out of the Super Famicom fighters for Yu Yu Hakusho. I also have the 3DO game. 3DO game uses digitized graphics, hand-drawn digitized graphics, which is nice. And digitized graphics is kind of like Mortal Kombat, but instead of being pictures of people, they're pictures of hand-drawn frames with these two. Really good. The Mega Drive fighting game by Treasure is the best. Yes, I agree. That one is the best one. Unfortunately, it's super expensive on the Mega Drive. But this one is the best Super Famicom Yu Yu Hakusho game for sure out of them. I got 51 and 1 dislike. Yeah, I'm showing 50 and 1 dislike on this end. So thank you, everybody. Thank you all. Thank y'all for doing that. So US did get YYH games. Nice. Yeah, there was like 4 or 5. There were 4 or 5 Yu Yu Hakusho games. Which is, this deck I'm talking about are games that did get some form of release in America, but I'm just showing off the games that I have in my collection that didn't actually make it to America. Oh, this one should have been in the last stack. I made a mistake. Battle Golf for Yui. This is a game that never came out here in any iteration. That was supposed to be the previous stack. I don't know how I missed it, but I did. Kid Shoryuken did a video on Battle Golf for Yui if you want to check it out. Alright, now, this next series here, let's see. Now, this one didn't get an iteration in the US, but it did get an English version of this game elsewhere in Europe, and that is the Parodius series. These are the Japanese, 2 of the Japanese ones that did not make it here. The regular Parodius on the Super Famicom did make it here. I don't remember what they called it. But Parodius Da on the PC Engine was the first 8 megabyte card on the PC Engine. And then we have Oshaberi Parodius on, what is that? Jikyo? Yeah, Jikyo Oshaberi Parodius on the Super Famicom. These ones are just 2 of the series. So many of the series didn't make it out here, but these are just 2 of them that I have in my collection because they're the only 2 Parodius games I own. But both Parodius games that did not make it here because only one Parodius game made it outside of Japan, unfortunately, because it is a great series. Now, oh, son of a bitch, I keep doing these. Here's another one that did not. This was supposed to be in the last stack, but I done fucked up and put them in the wrong place. These were supposed to be in the first stack of games that never were released here. The Jajamaru games. Jajamaru games. Oh, actually no, I'm a liar. Ninja Action and Rad Action are both based on Ninja-kun, which Jajamaru is based on. Those actually did come out in America. We did get the arcade games by UPL here. So technically, they got some iteration in America with that one. Now, here's another series that did get an iteration in the US as of recent years, but some old ones also got released here. I don't remember what this was called. Jajamaru just got a US release on that collection. No, it's not US. It's still very Japanese. The only thing is that one game is in English because it's the newest game that they made, like just a quick game that they made for that collection. But they're all very much in Japanese still. Even if you switch the language to English on the collection, all in Japanese. And Proteus was called Fantastic Journey. Was it? I had no idea. I didn't know. All I knew is that it did get a release. I hope that Jajamaru Collection does get an English release, but I doubt it. Because then they'd have to translate the games, and they're not going to translate the RPGs. And both those that I just showed are 2 RPGs. And I wish that they did. That would be cool, because Geki Maden, the RPG, action RPG Geki Maden Jajamaru game, is fun. But anyhow, this did get a US release on the Genesis. It was called, I don't know what it was called, if someone can help me with that. Oh, Turtles is done. This is all sound effects. Next, Sakura Tyson music.
Big Apple.
Man, all of a sudden I'm very alert.
Apple, 3 a.m.
3 a.m. Alright, we're going to do Sakura Tyson. Can we do Sakura? I wonder if they have the Columns games, because that has a good selection of songs that you hear. They do. Sega Saturn. No, not that one. Where's the Dreamcast one? Sakura. Card Captor Sakura? No! Sakura Tyson 2. Sakura Tyson 4. Sakura. Sakura. Maybe it's under Sakura Wars. In Hot Blood. Teigeki Complete Song Collection. Nope, that'll get us super demonetized. We'll do Sakura Tai. I guess we'll just do the first Saturn game. We'll do that. The first Paris. Not Paris. Columns. Cool. I need to buy a Saturn. Dude, Saturn is so much fun. Drank too much as usual. Ramen time! Yum! Be right back. Gonna get a coffee. Oh man, I wish I had a coffee. I wanted a coffee. I need a coffee. Anyhow, so Fist of the North Star did get US iterations, so it's in this stack. You get the idea. You get the idea. You get it. You get it. You get what I'm doing. Alright, next. This one is one that we did get in the US in a few iterations, as Kung Fu Heroes was the first game in the series. In Japan, this series is called Super Chinese. And I imagine they couldn't bring a game called Super Chinese here because that probably would have been seen as racist. But the Super Chinese series is a series I like very much. This one is a multi-tape. I just grabbed this one. I do have... I bought this one because it has Super Chinese World 3. Because I only have Super Chinese World 1 and 2. And then Super Chinese Fighter. And then SD Hiryu Noken. All of these games did get some form of US iteration. All of these did not. So I thought I'd show that one off. Because that one did not get... any US iteration for it. Cello Jello, he says, alrighty people, medicine has kinda drowsy. CSR Maru and Jesse plus everyone in the stream. Sleep well, guys and gals. Thank you so much.
Good night, Cello.
Cello Jello, the jelliest of cellos. So jellies. Jelly, jello. Delicious jello. Now I want jello. Jello shots. Juan Castillo says, bye! Alright, next. We're going to talk about more games that did get US iterations, but particular parts of that series that didn't come here. Assault Suit Lenos 2. This one is Japan only. This one did not get any US iteration. It is the direct sequel to the original Lenos, known as Target Earth for the Sega Genesis. So we got this as Target Earth on the Sega Genesis. And I love these games. I love this series of games. The Saturn one is amazing. I talked about this one in Kid Shoryuken's video. This will also be a future Quick Bits video that I am just about done with. Next one. This one is a series that only got one single iteration in America, and that one is the original Stinger. In Japan, this is the Twinbee series. This is Detana Twinbee Yaho Deluxe Pack. It has Detana Twinbee and Twinbee Yaho. This one only came out in America as Stinger and Rainbow Bell Adventure for the Super Famicom, which I do have the Super Famicom somewhere. It's over there on the floor. I'm not going to grab it. But Rainbow Bell Adventure came out in Europe, strangely enough. How much does it go for? Which
Not
game?
That one, but the other one. For that one.
Oh, this one on... This is like maybe 30, 40 bucks now. I got this copy for 20 back, a while back. Lenos 2 needs to get translated already. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna, but it would be cool if they did, like how they did the PS4 one. You know how they redid PS4 Lenos? It would be cool if we got that for 2. Would be awesome. I got White Claw splash all over my face. White Claw splash. Hey, that makes really good glasses cleaner. The White Claw. And then I just smeared it with my shirt because I'm all sweaty. Give me, yeah, throw me, toss me that. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Very kind. There we go. All right, so this music, by the way, Michelle, this is the Sakura Wars music for Columns. It's basically rearrangements of a lot of songs that you hear in the actual game. So, but it, I could also just play the music for part 1 too. You're probably familiar with that. Black girl wasted, says, ooh, Billy, you'd have to drink like 20 of these to get wasted, probably. All right. So yes, the Twinbee series, we did get a couple iterations. That one did not come here. Now, let me talk, speaking of Sakura Wars, that is definitely a series that we did not get enough love here in America. We got one Sakura Wars game in America, and that was the 5th game in the series. The 5th game. It's like, holy crap, are you serious? Like, that's crazy. But anyhow, this is Sakura Taisen 1. This is a repro that I made for myself of it. I do have the original game, which I'm patched to make this repro. This is basically the first game. First Sakura Taisen game. This was not released in English. This was recently patched in English by CJ Iwakura and his team. One of the dev people came into our stream when, or not, one of the translators who worked on this patch came into the stream when we first started playing it. But this one, unfortunately, did not get a US release. However, if you want to see how the series started in English, get yourself a Sega Saturn, get yourself a pseudo Saturn cart, and bam, you can play this game in English for about $100. Trekkies Unite, that was the guy. Trekkies Unite, he stopped by the stream. And right now we are listening to the soundtrack to this. This is Hanagumi Taisen Columns for the Sega Saturn. This is the music that we're listening to right now. This game is a lot of fun. If you like columns, I am doing a video of that. Wish I had that repro. This one here, I made this repro. Some people got it. All right, and that is all of the no, that's not all the Saturn games. I'm dumb. I have a bunch more. All right, here's one that a lot of people wished had probably come out in the Saturn in the US, but we never got. It's in this stack because we did get an English iteration, I think, right? And for PS3. Does this come out in English or PS3? Either way, it came out in the arcade in English, so it doesn't really matter. But this one here, this is Dungeons & Dragons Collection on the Sega Saturn. Japan only. And there's tons of Japan-only games for the Saturn. I just, like I said, picked what I had and what I liked. Sakura Wars isn't popular here because Americans don't like the idea of being gentlemen towards women in video games. Maybe. Rather run over hookers. Grand Theft Sakura Wars.
John Riggs is here.
John Riggs is here. Holy crap. Anything Saturn is just fine. What's up, John Riggs? Thanks for stopping by. That's awesome. Reggie was here earlier. John Riggs is here now. Very cool. Thank you for stopping by. All right, next one.
Jimmy Hoppa.
I know. I mean, it's Jimmy Hoppa. Kichoryuken was here earlier. Jimmy Hoppa's. He hasn't been. I think Jimmy Hoppa's busy with stuff right now. But next one. This is another game that did not come out here. This one is Tenshio Kuraru 2. Speaking of Kichoryuken just put out a video on this today, actually. One of his Japan Game of the Days, which I did the intro for. I don't know if any of you know that, but I did most of Kichoryuken's like intros, like or not most, I'm sorry, most of the graphics I did, and I did the intro for the game of the day. All of the footage from game of the day was taken in Osaka. It's all like footage in Osaka, Japan, that we just randomly that we took that we thought would be good for that intro. But yes, another one for the Saturn never came out here. Warriors of Fate I have on PS1 with orange juice blood. Is it orange? Really? The blood? How funny. It's goofy. But yes, that's why that was in this stack, because we did finally get that in the Capcom Beat 'em Ups collection. But we did have the arcade at some point in English. But unfortunately, the Saturn game never came out here, sadly. Now, here's one that we really love in America, and that is the Lunar series. This is the one game in the Lunar series that did not get a US release. This one is called Maho Gakuen Luna, or Magical School Lunar, for the Sega Saturn. This one did not get an English release. However, I heard that somebody is doing a patch, I think. Someone's patching this into English. I don't know who, but I think I heard in the rumor mill that this might get an English patch. Would be really cool if it does, because I would, I would really love to play this in English. Would love it. All right. Next. Now, here's a series that's very dear and close to my heart. And that is the Valis series. Now, we got pretty much all of the iterations of Valis except for the 4th game. We did get Super Valis in America. I don't remember if they call it Super Valis or Super Valis 4. It is not the same game. It is a very different game. This one lets you pick 3 different characters. This one has a lot of different music. It's a good game. Sadly, we got 2 and 3 in the US, but we did not get 4 for it, because by then the TurboGrafx, I think, was it wasn't doing well anymore by this point in time, sadly. Of course, we got to talk about the one PC Engine game that never saw the light of day here, but did eventually get a release here. That's Rondo of Blood. I don't even know why I'm talking about this. We did get a release for PSP for this, so my bad. Let's take this away. No point wasting time on that one if that one already came out here.
Record Ren said maybe a lengthy question answer, but how do you go about playing a patch game?
So with you need to have I have a mod chip. I have one of the first Saturn mod chips from back in the day, so I have no issues playing any type of game. But if you don't want to do the mod chip route, you can get something called a Pseudo Saturn Kai, or just a regular Pseudo Saturn would work too. I always recommend the Kai because it has the 4 meg RAM card built in. I think I know a few of you, the Saru crew people, have them, and that's how they play them, because you can play copied games. So to patch it, you'd have to have like a copy of the original game, and then there's a program that'll patch it for you, and then you burn that patched ISO with ISO burn or image burn or something similar. I had to use image burn. I followed a video. The software that they recommended didn't work. I ended up using image burn. Worked just fine with image burn. But yes, a Pseudo Saturn Kai is definitely recommended for your Sega Saturn if you have a Sega Saturn. And actually, in that video that I did with Kid Shoryuken, we go into explanation of all the different carts. So check out that video that I was part of with Kid Shoryuken on this. It's called the Sega Saturn Buyer's Guide on Kid Shoryuken's channel. Check it out. It's a good video, and it talks a lot about, getting into Saturn and how, buying cheap games and blah blah blah.
Jeff Allison said, yeah, Kai has 4 meg RAM.
Yep, that's what I thought. Yeah, so the Kai has the 4 meg RAM card, which is what I recommend to get, or a mod chip. You could get a mod chip too, but mod chip requires, I think, it's a 2-wire solder, and then you gotta just put in the CD drive ribbon. CD drive ribbon into it, goes into the chip, and then 2 wires you solder onto it. I love Jim's around town videos. I know those are so cool because then you get to see Japan and stuff. I like watching them because whenever I go to Japan, I don't spend a lot of time in Tokyo. I stay in the Kansai region every year. We stay mostly in the Kansai region just because I don't know. I always feel like I'm overwhelmed by Tokyo, I guess. All right, here's another series that is. Oh, sweet! Thank you. Intrigue Gaming just posted that video with is that the Kid Shoryuken video with me and Kid Shoryuken? I'm assuming that's what that is. But yes, you ever watch Only in Japan? Yes, I watch a lot of his videos. He was actually like one of the first like J-vloggers I started to follow years ago, and I still watch him every now and again. Like, he's interesting lives that he does. Very informative stuff. I watch most of his vids. Some stuff, it just depends on the subject that he's talking about. Huh?
His lives are cool. Only in Japan Go.
Yeah, only in Japan Go. Like, those lives are pretty cool. I like his live streams. Yeah, they're cool. I watch a lot of those. The ones that I think that are interesting to me, because I'm sure most of them are, right? But the ones that are like subjects that pertain to things that I like, I'll watch. Anyhow, so this is another series that is close and dear to my heart. That is the Cosmic Fantasy series. We only got Cosmic Fantasy 2 in America, but we got in Japan the first game, which is Cosmic Fantasy Shonen Boken Yu. We did not get this game. We did not get the first game in America. I don't know why. They jumped straight to the second game. I have no idea why. This is the first game. We did not get it here. And then this one here, Cosmic Fantasy 3, Shonen Boken Rei. This one did not come out here. This is the third game in the series. And then, of course, Cosmic Fantasy 4, Part 1 and Disc 1 and Disc 2. One is called Densetsu no Prelude, and the other one is called Hikari no Umi no Nakade, which is the Prelude of Destiny and the Light from the Ocean. And this is Part 4 and the last of the Cosmic Fantasy games to come out. The Mega CD also got a collection of Cosmic Fantasy 1 and 2 called Cosmic Fantasy Stories. We did not get that game in the US. I'm sorry, for Sega CD. It would have been cool to get on Sega CD, but we didn't get it, unfortunately. Would have been cool. Would have been cool. But yes, it is another series that is very close and dear to my heart. Blame it on the crack.
Bradley says Saru's good at singing the Cosmic Fantasy theme.
Ah, yeah, I love the song. It's so good. It's, you know, that song is sung by the girl who does Detective Conan's voice, and she's also the female vocalist of Tumix. I forget her name because my brain. Cosmic Fantasy. Yeah, it's so good. Now, here's another one for a series that we got 2 games out of in America. That is Ernest Evans and El Viento. El Viento stars this girl here. Her name is Annette. And this game is called Annette Futatabi, which means Annette again. This one is a beat 'em up. It's really clunky. I enjoy it, but it is clunky. It's a clunky game. But we did not get this game in America, Annette Futatabi, for the Mega CD. We did get Ernest Evans and El Viento. El Viento was good. I liked El Viento a lot. Ernest Evans can go fucking so... Yeah, pretty much. Ernest Evans sucked so bad. I have that one, but we did get that one in America. But Ernest Evans is freaking weird. His body is all like different, like, I don't know. It's weird. But this one was okay. El Viento is way better, but this one was alright. If you can get past the clunkiness, you'll like it, I guess. Alright. What is this one? Mega CD? I'll just put you over here. I'm done trying to put them away. Alright. Speaking of Mega CD, here's another one that we did not get in America. Now, we did get this game in America, obviously on the Neo Geo AES, MVS, and Neo Geo CD. And also Super Nintendo, I think. Did we get this in America, Super Nintendo? But in Japan, on the Mega CD, we got Sengoku Densho. And this version of Sengoku is actually really fun. I enjoy it. I actually think I have more fun with this one than the Neo Geo version. Yeah, I think it might actually play better. It looks shittier, obviously, because the Mega CD can't handle the colors that it can. But I enjoy this one on the Mega CD. I enjoy it quite a bit. It's not bad. But Sengoku Densho on the Mega CD. Never got a release here. I grabbed this one. The first time I went to MGC ever, I picked that one up. Back in 2015. Oh wow, rare Mega CD game you got. Is it rare? Is Sengoku rare? I didn't know that. It's expensive on the Neo Geo CD. The Neo Geo CD version is like $150. And it pisses me off that it's so expensive. That one I think I paid 40 or 50 for back then. Just been busy with work. Joseph is here. What's up, Joseph? Thanks for stopping by.
Joseph has just been busy with work. We'll be free
Oh, okay. Well, hey, thanks for stopping by, Joseph. I appreciate it. All right. Here's one, of course, everybody knows, needs no introduction, Street Fighter 2. This is the PC Engine version of Street Fighter 2 Dash, known as Champion Edition as well. Street Fighter 2 Champion Edition on the PC Engine is a really great port of Street Fighter 2, and my favorite of the ports back before Super, obviously, right? Like comparing like the Super Famicom, the Genesis, and this one. This one was my favorite. You know, of course, Super Street Fighter came out and then was, you know, really good, and didn't get a release for the PC Engine, unfortunately, because by then the PC Engine version was out. Duh. I knew you guys would bawl and worry endlessly about me, so I had to show up. Yes, we were. More giveaways, right? Yes, we're doing one more. We're doing one last giveaway. We're still at 50 likes. Yes, we'll be doing one last giveaway. All right, next, what do we have here? Puyo Puyo. Of course, Puyo Puyo. A bunch of them didn't come out here. This one is a great one. Puyo Puyon, which is a play on words because four is the word for. I'm sorry, yon is the word for four in Japanese. So it's like Puyo Puyon for four. Not for the TG16. Street Fighter 2 did come out in America. It did, yes. It did come out. But I'm doing games. She must have missed that. We're doing games that did. The second half did come out in America. Versions of the games that did not make it outside of Japan. Hence the PC Engine version. She probably just missed it. Sorry, I had a brain aneurysm from that. Trying to think of a past chat event in my brain. All right, next, Ninja Warriors. Ninja Warriors only came out. This version of Ninja Warriors. What the fuck is the Mega Drive version? The Mega CD version of this. Why didn't I pull that out? I didn't because I'm a dumb. Oh yeah, I did. Now, of course, we did get Ninja Warriors in the arcade, and we did get a Super Nintendo iteration. But on console, we never got an iteration of the original Ninja Warriors. In Japan, they got one for the PC Engine, and then they got one for the Mega CD. The Mega CD is my favorite home version of Ninja Warriors from back in the day. I really enjoyed this one a lot. Now, another series, I was just going to get to that, Giga Wing. Another series that did not come out here in America is Cyborg 009. This one is based on an anime. This one actually should have been in the stack of games that never got a release outside of Japan, but I guess I mixed them up and I'm dumb. But this one was supposed to be in the first stack, not this second stack, because the second stack is games that did get US iterations, but in some other form. So, anyhow, yes, this was in the wrong stack. But I do have Cyborg 009. It's really good. I did do a Quick Bits video. Check out the playlist of the Quick Bits videos. You'll see it there. All right. Next, this one we did. Obviously, we got all sorts of Dragon Ball games. I'm not gonna pull them out. I have a shit ton of Dragon Ball games. We did get a bunch in America. This one is one that did not come to America. The reason I pulled this one out is because this is the very first Super Famicom Dragon Ball game that I played. This was my first Dragon Ball game ever, and this one is Dragon Ball Z Super Saiya Densetsu, Legend of the Super Saiyan. This was the first Dragon Ball game I've ever played, ever. Was this one here for Super Famicom way back in the day, and it blew my mind. It blew my mind back then. It was amazing. All right. Same thing with Dragon Ball. There's also the Kunio-kun games. There's a bajillion Kunio-kun games that didn't come out here. I only grabbed one of them because I didn't want to talk about Kunio-kun games. This one here, we did not get this in any other iteration. Even in the Kunio collection, this one is not part of. This one is Kunio-kun no Dodgeball Zein Shugo. Kunio-kun no Dodgeball Dayo Zein Shugo, which is, this is Kunio-kun Dodgeball something. I don't know, but this one was given to us by RK Games, and then we actually ended up getting another copy, which ended up in the giveaway. I don't know if anyone's picked it yet or not, but we do have a copy of this in the giveaway as well. There's enough so that we can have a Kunio-kun VGS&T. Yeah, we could actually. That was one of the ideas. Is that one of the ideas? You need to write that down. Kunio-kun Jesse.
Yep.
Kunio-kun VGS&T. You can write that down. That would be awesome. The 2000 reboot of 009 was on Toonami. That was a good one. I liked that reboot. That reboot was cool, and it had music by Globe. They did a song called Genesis of Next for that reboot, and it was dope. Super cool. That Ninja Warriors cab was bloody huge. Yeah, that was the first cabinet I saw, because I never played the original Darius before I saw the Ninja Warriors arcade one. It was huge.
Already smashed.
I recently got Night Striker on Mega CD. Says, Giga Wing. Oh, they tried, I guess. With which one? Catch those shinies. I know he's playing on his phone or something. I don't know what he's doing. Dragon Ball VGS&T. Yeah, we could easily do a Dragon Ball VGS&T. But yeah, definitely Kunio-kun VGS&T we could easily do one. I have a bunch. I don't have all the Kunio-kun games, but I think I have enough we can do a VGS&T about. And yeah, we can probably do a Dragon Ball game. Kunio-kun no Jidai Geki da yo Zein Shugo is the best. That's actually my favorite one too. I really like that one. I had that one on Famicom, and I bought that at Pony Toy in a pack of 4, and that was one of the ones that they were getting rid of. I was like, what the hell? This is like a clearance game. I was so surprised to find that on clearance there. I want noodles too. I know, God, I want noodles. I has doodles, says David Rover. That's what I want tonight. I think I want noodles tonight. I think that's what I'm gonna have. Huh? Where can we get noodles at this time?
Go to Chinatown.
Ah, fuck that. It's too far.
Do it.
No way.
Go to get some.
I'm gonna drive all the way down.
Well,
It's like 45 minutes.
We can Uber over.
Yeah, let's take a $100 Uber ride to get some ramen.
That's true.
Don't they? Isn't there a ramen? Oh no, that one shitty place delivers. That place sucks. Oh well. I don't know if it had an English version though. I think it was Japanese. Yes, it's Japanese only. However, the Kunio-kun collection is coming out in English, and I hear that they're translating all of the games on it. I hope that's the thing, because that would be the first time we're gonna get them all in English. What's your favorite Dragon Ball Z movie? Mine is the one with Tapion. Tapion is the guy. Is he the guy who gives Trunks his sword? That one is a good one. I think my favorite one would have to be the one with Android 13 and the little purple android and the big android. Trunks is in that movie. I think that might actually be movie. I don't remember which one it was. I have it on Laserdisc though. I have that Laserdisc of it. That's probably my favorite one. And then my next favorite one is the one where they fight those 5 blue people. But mainly because I like the song at the end, Rising High. I really like that song. I'm also a big fan of Kageyama Hironobu, by the way, the guy who sings the song. And Dragon Ball was what introduced me to Kageyama Hironobu. He's now part of Jam Project, I think, or has been for years. He's been Jam Project for years. The only Dragon Ball thing I ever seen most recent is the Broly movie. That's more than me. I've seen all the I've seen everything Dragon Ball. Except Heroes. I don't know. Are they making like animations of Heroes? If they are, I'm not watching anything of Heroes. I haven't seen any Heroes, but I watched all of Cho or Super. Alright, here's another series. Jesse's doing Flappy Bird motions right now. Oh shit. Alright, here's another series that got a bunch of games that did not come out in America and is a favorite of a lot of people in the Saru crew. Saru crew really like this series. And that is, there's a camera again, fucking camera. Ranma 1/2. This one is Ranma 1/2 Chogi Ranbu Hen. This is the 3rd fighting game in the series. We did not get this game in any iteration. We also didn't get... oh yeah, we did. We actually did get this one in America, and it was palette swapped, and it was called Street Combat. It was so stupid. They made the 2 characters, Steven and Steven. It's like, what the hell? It's so stupid. It was dumb. It was stupid. But this one, we did not get any iteration at all in English. But we did get the second game, was called Hard Battle here. In Japanese, it was called Bakuretsu Rantou Hen, which is Exploding Neighborhood Battle, or something like that. I don't know. And then, of course, we got a shit ton of Ranma games that did not make it in the US. So we're going to go ahead and start off with the PC Engine games in order. This one here, simply titled Ranma 1/2. This is a side-scrolling action game. This one, by the way, is also going in the weekly video game giveaway, so somebody will be able to win this for free. This one is Ranma 1/2 Toraware Hanayome, or something about Flower Bride. I don't know. This one was a digital comic. We did not get a release here. Third Ranma game on the PC Engine. I did do a Quick Bits video on this. Make sure to watch it. It's a good Quick Bits video. This one is called Ranma 1/2 Dato Musabetsu something. I don't know the rest of those kanjis, but there's a bunch of kanjis. This one's a fighting game, also really good. And then on the Mega CD got a Ranma 1/2 game. This one has really nice visuals. This one is mostly like a digital comic of some, or adventure game. This one is called Ranma 1/2 Byakuran Aika. Byakuran White. What's a Byakuran? White lotus or white? What is that? That's some sort of flower, right? I don't know. Whatever. This got a Mega CD release, and it has an original story with an original character made for this game on the Mega CD. And I also have the Game Boy games. I don't want to dig them out, so we don't see the Game Boy games today. But the last Ranma game that came out is this one here. This one is Ranma 1/2 Battle Renaissance. This game is pretty shitty, but I bought it because it's Ranma, and I want all the Ranma games. But yeah, this game kind of sucks. Some good music, but it's kind of... And it's so intrusive when you transform, because some characters, when they get wet, they transform. And it just loads and it freezes the whole game, and it just...
Really?
Yeah, it's so weird. You haven't seen this game yet.
No,
we'll pop it in.
Okay.
We'll have to do a PS1 Ninja stream so that we can randomly just play a bunch of games.
Random weird games.
Yeah, a bunch of... And this one is freaking weird. And it plays like garbage, but all the Ranma games kind of don't play really good, though. I just like them because it's Ranma. But yes, those are all the Ranma games that came out in Japan that we did not get here. Now, we're going to do another series. Actually, we'll end it on that note. We'll do another series that is very close and dear to me. That is the Kaizo Chonin Shubibinman series. In Japan, yeah, Byaku means white. Byakuran is white. Oh yeah, white orchid. Yeah, yeah, you're right. That's what it means. White orchid. I'm sorry, I'm probably missing comments because I'm trying to blast through these quickly because I don't want to have any for leftover. We need to start a new thing next week. Michelle says, no, I've been lazy AF up to episode 139. Hey, you're almost done. You're almost done with Ranma. Anyhow, in Japan, we got all the of course in Japan. In America, we only got Shockman. Shockman in America is actually Shubibinman 2 in Japan. We did not get Shubibinman 1, which is this one, and Shubibinman 3, Ikaino Princess. We didn't get that one in America. We only got 1 and 3. I'm sorry, we only got 2. In Japan, they got 1, 3, and a Super Famicom game came out later, which is basically just the Super Famicom satellite game. This one is Kaizo Chonin Shubibinman Rei, or Zero. Shubibinman Zero. And it's basically Columbus Circle put this out on cartridge. Messiah is no longer around. Extreme, a company called Extreme, bought all of the Messiah properties. And we reached out to them because before I made FX Yuki, I wanted to see if I can make a version of Shubibinman and buy the license from Extreme. They never reached back out to us. And that's why FX Yuki happened. Alright, next. Shubibinman, go away. God, this stack is crazy already over here. Now, here's a game that we did get in America, of course. Rockman X3. We got this on the Super Nintendo, of course. But Rockman X3 on the Sega Saturn and PS1 never came out here. It introduces CDDA audio as well as a vocal intro. And this vocal intro that it has, I love the song, it's really cool, but no, we did not get any of the CD versions here, unfortunately. They did not understand English. I wrote one in Japanese. I wrote first in English and then I wrote again in Japanese because I got no response. I think that they probably at that point already knew. They probably just didn't want to deal with anyone outside of Japan. So, and that's pretty common. That happens a lot in Japan. Here's a series that we did get a US arcade for, but we did not get this game in America. This is Mezase Senkyu O. The arcade game in America was known as Battle Balls, and it was released by this company here, Seibu Kaihatsu. Seibu Kaihatsu is more commonly known for making the Raiden series. Raiden in Japan, or in America, we know Raiden here pretty well, right? Electrical communication, yes, Rockman 8 got electrical communication for the PS1 as the intro for Rockman, or Mega Man 8. I think it looks more like an anime face. Oh, then oh, I just made it before the end. Saru-san, Chan-kun, Dono Senpai-sama, says Screw the Net. Thanks for stopping by. But yes, Mezase Senkyu O. My high school friend Kiyoshi and another high school friend, Will, they used to play this game a lot in the arcade. I used to play this game, not with them, but I used to play this in the arcade a lot as well. Alright. Moving on. We're almost done. Alright, speaking of assault suits, here's another one in the series that did not get a release outside of Japan. This one is Assault Suits Valken 2 for the PlayStation. Japan only. However, this game is not like the other Valken or Lenos games. It's a freaking war strategy and it sucks. And I'm not happy. I was like, oh fuck yeah, Assault Suits Valken 2. Holy shit, but no, it's not. It's not what you would expect. Alright, and to end this portion of the games that we did get iterations from in America, but did not get certain parts of in the US, that is Ys. Ys 4, The Dawn of Ys. This does have an English patch, however, this game never came out in America. Excellent game. Love this game so much. It's so good. But you can get it patched in English. I gave away my English patched game to Gabe, to Crazy Cubano. And then I never burned myself a copy, so I should probably borrow it and burn myself a copy of it. But I like it. Remember they fucked up the Bastille series by making completely crap sequel? Yeah. Oh, I didn't play this. I didn't play either Bastille games. Is it shitty? Is the sequel shitty? East 4, says Michelle. Yes. We did not get this one in America. Sadly, we should have. But by then, nobody really cared. I guess they didn't want to go through the effort of bringing it into English. Another East game that we did not get in any sort of English iteration is this one. Lost Kefin Kingdom of the Sand. This is East 5. This is the PS2 version of this game. It did come out originally on the Super Famicom. I don't own it, and the game has jumped up exponentially in price, sadly. But this one did not get any form of US release, and I don't understand. I don't understand why we did not, but I'm hoping that Falcom remakes it like they remade this one into Celceta, which sucks. But I'm hoping that they remake Lost Kefin. I'm hoping Lost Kefin gets a release in America. Now this one is a mishmash of two different Falcom licenses. That is Ys versus Sora no Kiseki Alternative Saga. That is Ys versus what is Sora no Kiseki? Something Sky. What is Trails in the Sky? That's what I'm thinking of. Ys 5 Trails in the Sky. Celceta sucks, but you'll probably get the PS4 remake. Oh, I totally will. I totally will. And I'll probably beat it. I haven't beat Celceta on the Vita. So I'm hoping that when the PS4 version comes out, that I am interested enough to play through it. And maybe I'll just stream it, and we'll play it until we beat it on stream. But yes, these are East games that did not get iterations in America. Specifically these parts. And this mishmash game did not get a release in America. Alright, so now we're going to ask. Last week we asked you guys, which Japan-only games did you wish got a release outside of Japan? Before we answer the questions, let's go ahead and change the music here, because I think we're almost done with... Oh no, there's some more Sakura songs. We'll listen to the rest of the Sakura songs. Fuck it. Fuck it. We're doing it live. Fuck it. Alright, let me lower that, because I'm starting to feel like I'm losing my voice. Because I'm talking 1,000,000 miles an hour. $1 million. Wise 9. F darn. What are you doing? Why are you playing with stuff? What is? What is?
That's creepy.
That is creepy. Look at this. It's like, oh, that is creepy. All right. All right, here we go. I don't think I did either. John, you're still trying to beat that fucking tower. So John it's his first time. He hasn't played East like 72 times like you had, David Rover. He's only that is his first time playing. I got stuck on Darn Tower for hours myself. All right, so last week we asked you guys which Japan-only games did you wish got a release outside of Japan. Number 1 comes to us from Cybergirl007. She says Phantom Breaker for the 360. Oh yeah, Phantom Breaker did not wait. Didn't Limited Run release that one in English? I think that came out in English, yeah. But I think she's specifically talking about 360, I guess. Okay, number two. I don't know who. If you're here, chime in. But number 2 says the Yakuza spin-offs we never got. Ishin, Kenzan, etc. And then Gyakuten Kenji 2 and the Dai Gyakuten Saiban series of games. The rest of the Fire Emblem games, Roy is in Smash and we don't even have his game. Also, there are a lot of cave shooters that did not get released in the West. If you're here, chime in. That is a good answer. There's a lot of games that didn't come out here. All right, number 3. Number 3 comes to us from Juan Castillo. Juan Castillo says, honestly, at this present time, I'm all good. Everything's finally coming west for quite some time. The ones that I've been holding out on for were the Seiken Densetsu 3. We finally got it, and I picked up the collection of Mana day 1. Love it. Now looking forward to the Trials of Mana remake coming out in a couple of months. Getting it for both Switch and PS4. Can't wait! Hashtag Saru Crew rules. That one comes to us from Juan Castillo. Thank you very much, Juan Castillo. Saru Crew does rule, doesn't it? All right. Number 4 comes to us from Wreck-It Rens. Wreck-It Rens says, there's a bunch of games that come to mind, mainly for the PS1, but I'd go with Gear Fighter Dendo. It looks pretty dope. That's awesome. That's actually one of the Quick Bits games that I'm doing a video of. So if any of you Saru Crew, Saru Print Club people want your name in the credits of that, let me know. I don't think anyone took that one yet. All right, next one. That one comes to us from Jeff Allison. Jeff Allison says, I would really like to see a Western release of Dragon Quest X, as this is the only one in the series that is still unavailable. Another RPG which was more obscure would be Mark of the Mermaid for PS1. What little of the story is translated into English looks really cool, as it has survival horror elements. Ooh, that sounds interesting. I've never actually heard of it. In the same vein as Sweet Home on the Famicom would have been a fantastic game for the Nintendo. Ooh, that would have been good, right? Is there not a fan translation of that either? Because that'd be one way to play it if there was. But I believe there is a pretty good fan translation out there. I was just getting to that. I should have continued reading. Sorry, I'm a dickhole. We are getting a lot of games that I never thought would be possible. I had waited for almost 25 years for Seiken Densetsu 3 to come out in the West, and now we have it. That's very awesome. Yeah, that one comes to us from Jeff Allison. Very cool. Number 6, Krillin says Magic Knight Ray Earth. Which one? We did get Magic Knight Ray Earth on the Saturn. We got the best one in English here. Alright, number 7. This one comes to us from Manji Maru. Manji Maru says, I have been wishing that the mainline Tengai Makyo series, especially Tengai Makyo 2 Manji Maru, would get released in English, or even a fan translation, but nothing over the years. Such good games. I personally agree. I really wish we had gotten any of the Tengai Makyo games. And yes, we got Shinden, but Shinden doesn't count because that one got a Neo Geo port, and of course it was going to get translated into English, and then nobody knows what the fuck Tengai Makyo is anyway. Number 8 comes to us from Chris Tang. Chris Tang says, shown and announced at E3, both Police Knots and Salamander Deluxe Pack for the PlayStation Saturn by Konami were supposed to be released in the US, but were cancelled. I was really sad about that. Wow, really? I didn't know that Salamander was going to get a release. I remember hearing about Police Knots, but that's cool. I didn't know that was slated to be released in the US. I would imagine if it did get a release, it probably would have been PS1, huh? All right, number 8. I'm sorry, that was Chris Tang. Number 9. Number 9 comes to us from Light Up X. He says, for years it was Rondo of Blood. Of course, today we have many ways to access it. Back in the day, I paid $80 to $100 to get a working copy of the game to play on the Turbo Duo. That's how much I paid for both my copies of Rondo. I bought my first copy of Rondo for $40, then I sold it for $80. When I rebought Rondo, I bought it for $80. Number 10, Front Mission on the SNES, says Intrigue Gaming. Ooh, yeah, that's a good one. You know, Randrick gave me a copy of this Front Mission Gun Hazard for the Super Famicom. This one is like a gun game. This one is dope. It plays like, that one's Justice. It plays like the Lanos games. So if you like the Assault Suit games, that one plays like the Assault Suit games. That's a good one, Intrigue Gaming. Number 11, Objection says, I wish... Oh, I'm sorry, I'm getting indigestion. He says, I wish the original Sakura Wars was released in the West and then maybe ported to another console. I really love the visual novels with strategy RPG gameplay, and the anime is really good for it. That's how I discovered Sakura Wars, with that first 80 VHS tape in 1997. I got it. Objection to indigestion, so screw the net. Yeah. Yes, Gun Hazard. Randrick says, yes, Gun Hazard is pretty good. Yeah, that is a good one. I really like that one. All right, number 12 comes to us from Reluctant Hero. Reluctant Hero says, the very first Japan-only game comes to mind is Dragon Quest V. Yes, I know we eventually received the excellent localized English remake on the Nintendo DS in the early 2000s, but I'm talking about the original Super Famicom release from 1992. Growing up, I was a huge fan of Dragon Warrior 1 through 4 on the NES. But when the Super Nintendo era began, my favorite series was nowhere to be found. I would eventually write a letter to Enix's US office asking for when the new Dragon Warrior 5 would come out, but I never received a response. I was one crestfallen fan. Aw, that sucks. They're gonna release, send them. They're probably like, oh god, these fucking fans and their shit mails. I don't give a fuck about these games. Yeah, that's sad. That sucks. Number 13 comes to us from Michelle. Michelle says, East 9 needs to get it translated and ported to the US now. I also the arcade game Bomber Girl, but I know it will never come to the US for explicit reasons. Yeah, there's that game is super bouncy titties galore. But that would be cool. At least we are getting the new East game, though we don't know when East 9 is coming out. Number 14 is... Who is number 14? There's no name. Okay, so if you're here, number 14, let us know. This person says, Far East of Eden on the Super Famicom. Terranigma, I wish, came to North America, and Sailor Moon, Another Story. So this person is obviously a fan of Super Famicom stuff, because all of these are Super Famicom games. So Super Tengai Makyo Zero never came out here. That's a Super Famicom game. Terranigma is an Enix game. That one actually did get a localization. We didn't get a localization. Europe did. And it's super expensive now. Sailor Moon, Another Story. Now, at least with Sailor Moon, Another Story, we did get a patched version of Sailor Moon, Another Story for the Super Famicom, but we never actually got an official of that, because we never got any official Super Nintendo games for Sailor Moon. We never got any of them, which is sad. And that's what I was mentioning earlier, that I wish we had gotten some of those Super Famicom Sailor Moon games. God, do I ramble, huh? Like a million miles an hour. All right, next, that's it, actually, right? Is that all of them? Is that all the entries? 1 through, we had 14? 14 entries? All right, and the winner for this week's retro video game giveaway is, drum roll. I got a drum roll myself, because we don't actually have a drum roll sound. I'll have to find one today. Jesse couldn't find one.
I try to find one. Man.
But yeah, they all wanted money, so, Saru Serbo. I know, I feel good now. A little earlier, I was slurring my words, but it doesn't take me long. If you keep me drinking, then I continue to get drunk. But once I start talking, it'll go away.
Snacks probably help you.
All right, let's go ahead and announce the winner for this week's retro video game giveaway is Melissa K. Melissa K. You don't have to be in the stream. We will send you an email to let you know that you have won. Go ahead and pick your game at www.fxunit.com. excuse me, fxunituki.com.
I'll send you an email.
But we'll send you an email with that link as well. You have 2 weeks. 2 weeks to pick a game if you're in North America. If you are not in North America, you will get a $10 code to the service of your choice, which is PSN, Nintendo, Amazon, whatever you want. We'll send you a card. But if you're in America, you got to pick a game. If you're in America, you got to pick a game. All right. Super Boost says Konami should do a Bomberman collection like the Contra and Castlevania collections, but since it's a Hudson property originally, they probably won't. Well, they own it. They own all the Hudson properties now. And Konami was the one who released the new Bomberman, so they can do it. They can definitely do it. Have the link for next week's.
Sending it right now.
Do we? Did you already make? Oh, sweet. Okay, there's the link for next week's video game giveaway. Make sure to click on that. Answer the question. I will read it here. As long as it's not a one-word answer, I will read it. So go ahead and click on that. It's fun. Make sure to put your name in it because we don't pay for this program. Put your username, put your YouTube name in it, either in the front or in the back of the, or front, top or bottom of your paragraph. What am I thinking? Top or bottom of the paragraph. Make sure that you put your name in so I know who it's from. All right, and the last thing we are doing today. I'm still slurring, so I'm not that sober. I will be sure to make more games with bouncy boobs, says David Rovars. And I can draw said boobs. I enjoy drawing boobs. Okay, let's go. Next, we are doing the last Gachapon. So, did we do it? Did you put the links already for that last Gachapon? All right.
Yep.
So, if you enter the Gachapon, obviously no need to enter it again. Your name will be drawn. So let's go ahead. Oh, we have to see who won to determine which Gachapon machine we pull it out of, huh? Breathe. Sorry, I had to cram everything to try and not have this show go over like an hour. All right, and the winner. Hold on, I need a drink of this shit. The winner for this week's weekly video game giveaway is... I'm sorry, not video game giveaway. For this instant Gachapon. Sorry. This instant Gachapon winner is...
Juan Castillo.
Juan Castillo! I know he's here. Juan Castillo, you were the winner, and he gets it out of original Gachikun. Oh my god. Oh, I'm so fat. Alright, here we go. I know. There we go. Alright, and this one has a lot of the new Gachapon. This one has a lot of Capcom Gachapon in it. There's also copies of Yuki if you get the Yuki magnet. Tons of big prizes. But all the regular Gachapon that are in here are cool too because they're like the Capcom collection ones. Those Capcom Gachapons are for you guys. The Saru Print Club and Print Club Plus. So Juan Castillo, he says, sweet, I picked 3. Sweet.
Sweet balls.
Sweet balls of balls. Sweet balls of Gachapon. Congrats, Juan Castillo. And then 4 people immediately drop. Some people, I'm sure, wait for the win. All right, here we go. Now we're using real money because Gachikun takes real money. So we're going back to real money because the other thing is more of a toy. This is a replica of the real thing, and it uses real money. Real money. He picks number 3. What am I doing? Shut up, Saru. Let me pause this. I don't know why I have it streaming on here. All right.
They call him Numero Juan Sama.
All right, here we go. Oh, I didn't put these back in the other machine. These go in the other machine. These other Gachapons.
Okay. I'll put them back.
Okay. All right. We're back to Gachapon. Wait, what is going on? What is that? Oh. That's because the camera's on the floor. And look what happened here.
What the hell?
Don't ask me how this camera got tangled up in the Gardettos, but somehow they did. That was odd. Alright, here we go. Alright, let's go. My brain is like not working. Get out of here, mouse. Alright, here we go. Behold, instant Gachapon junk food. So random. Poor Gardettos. I know. Here we go. Alright, number 1. Number 1 is a paper. What is this? One of these Dragon Ball. Are we doing where they can pick whichever one of those?
No, because they have both. Both of them are in there.
Oh, they are. They're separate.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 1 is this here. It's a Dragon Ball. I'll show them later. That was number 1. Number 2. Ball number 2. Number 2 is Super Saiyan Blue Goku.
All Dragon Ball themed.
Dragon Ball. I'm gonna put this over here. I'm gonna confuse him. I've already
Dragon
confused
Ball.
him. That's why I don't want this gadget on here.
Give me the
Yeah,
ones.
put those in the other
them in
machine.
there.
All right. Where's? Oh wait, did I give you Goku? No, I didn't. All right, number 3. Here we go. Let's hope this is a big prize. Hopefully. Hopefully. Oh. Number 3. Oh shit! Number 3 is a paper. Number 3 is a paper. It could be a big prize, or it could be. No, it's the other Dragon Ball thing. The other Dragon
Damn,
Ball.
it's all Dragon Ball.
How funny! Seriously, like what? 3 Dragon Ball? All 3 prizes are Dragon Ball?
One more.
All right, here we go. Here's one more. One more. Fuck me in the ass. All right, here we go. All right. Number 4.
It's Dragon Ball.
There's another. I know. Could you imagine? We're gonna set fire. There's another paper. This one is. Oh, this one is that family computer thing. All right, so let's show you
Switch
what
to the
those
camera.
prizes are, so that we can see. Dragon Balls. That's me. Like in my old age, I sit on them all the time.
Here you go.
All right, here we go. So here are. What was the first? What came out first? Do you remember? Was it one of these? Okay,
This
so the
one.
first thing,
That was that.
the other map,
Yeah, that map.
this map. All right, so the first thing to come out was this here. This is a. I don't know what do you call these? Hand towels or something?
Probably, yeah, hand towels.
Yeah, there's some sort of hand towel. This one's a Dragon Ball one. The monkey Dragon Ball one. And then what was number 2? Number 2 was Super Saiyan Blue
yeah.
Goku. Number 2 was this guy right here. Super Saiyan Blue Goku. Number 3 was Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta hand towel. Same type of hand towel like this other one. And number 4 is this family computer notepad, and it's like a little tiny family computer. And I think the cartridge even comes out. I don't know. It's unopened, so I don't know how this works. It's busted right there. But oh, actually, I can open it on the bottom if you want to see what it looks like. There we go. Here's what it looks like. Maybe I don't know if the cartridge comes out or not. I'm not gonna try, but that's what it looks like. It's like a little Famicom notepad thing. It's really cute.
Oh, I thought that was just paper.
No, it's an actual like Famicom. It's like a little Why did you? Jesse wanted to Jesse didn't know what it was. He thought
I didn't know what it was.
he thought it was Famicom. He thought it was paper, but it's like an actual Famicom. The paper is in it, so this has paper in it. It dispenses paper.
Oh.
It's like a note. It's a notepad.
Well, poop.
Yeah.
Well,
Jesse was
mine.
like, "Oh, this should be a prize." It was yours. It's gone now. If he
Oh, I
wants,
thought it was paper. It's okay.
gone
Thank you.
now. Cool. I like the mini Famicom. Sweet. All right, here. That's Juan Castillo's. He wins this guy right here, the mini
What?
Famicom.
Famicom Mini.
So cute.
Just kidding.
He's like, "Fuck this shit." That's cool. That's really cool.
Yeah, congrats.
T-Engine said
Juan.
it's a cool thingamajig. It is. I remember Dragon Ball Triple X Sailor Moon hentai. It was called Dragon and the 7 Balls. Don't ask me how I know.
I was just joking, Juan Castillo.
I think that was the last of like. It was weird. It was super weird. I watched all of it like 3 or 4 times just to laugh at it, right? But it was weird. It was super weird. Like there was like a part with like Kenshin shows up out of nowhere, and they all have English accents. I'm like, why does Kenshin have an English accent? But yeah, it was called Sailor and the 7 Balls. Wow, he automatically understood what he was talking about. Dang. Apparently I do that a lot. Sometimes people will say stuff and I'll be like, oh, it's blah 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 blah. My brain is full of useless knowledge, but it comes in handy for like this stuff here.
Yeah, I was just joking, Juan.
We should have a Juan was kidding about the Famicom thing. Yeah, he was kidding. It's a no. You can have it. He was just
Yeah, I'm just
joking.
playing around.
You can have it. Besides, if Jesse really wants one, we can pick one up when we go to Japan.
Yeah, that's true.
Because we go to Japan like once a year, we'll be able to pick one up. So fuck Jesse. I'm just kidding. But you gotta, it is cool. It is really neat. I like it. All right, so that's pretty much it for the show, guys. We're done here. We're done here. So I have no more room. I'm like surrounded by shit right now, everywhere.
You're dead.
All right, guys. I thank you all very much for coming by tonight. Remember, are we doing something Monday? Monday is our first Sega stream.
Monday, yeah.
Sega stream Monday. We're doing every other Monday. We're gonna do a Sega stream where we do like either Mega Drive or Sega Saturn or Master System or Mark III or something. But that's gonna happen Monday. So if you want to see some Sega stuff, make sure to tune in on Monday. We will play some Japanese Sega stuff for Sega Monday. Oh my God. Crazy interjection. Ubili says it's been real and it's been fun, just hasn't been real fun, says Ubili. Lots of fun as always. Sorry, Jesse. I can be there. Woot! Sweet, very cool. Woo. All right, guys. Thank you everybody for stopping by, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye.